Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It's Dungeons and Dragons for most of the family with the Dominion of Essalund. We're all back. Look around the table. Everybody's here. I am not going to lie. When I was setting up the house today, I was looking around at the set and everything. I got so freaking excited to play with everybody again because it's been a year since we've done anything with Essalund. I played with these guys a whole bunch. These guys, I haven't seen you in a year.
Yes, we're just chopped liver.
8 months. 8 months.
8 months. That's right. 8 months. 8 months. See Amanda every once in a while. Something like that. But anyway, we are back. There's a lot going on. Let me just kind of explain. Well, you know what? Before I do that, let's introduce everybody. If you're new to the adventure, let's go ahead and introduce everybody. Over here to my right, we have Brandon and Birdie.
Well, hello.
Hey, guys.
Which one's Brandon?
This one's Brandon. This is Birdie.
I'm Kelsey. Oh, man.
Just to give, in case you're new, and it has been a while, could you guys give us a quick, who's your character and what do they do kind of thing real quick? Birdie, you want to go first?
Oh, yes.
This is surprising. You didn't tell them they were doing this.
I have a cold. Sorry for the coughing and the sniffling. So does he.
Yeah, it's true.
It's bad.
We're both
so I am Ilaria Shadowfair. She is a drow ranger, and she. What else do you want to know?
That's all you need. That's
Okay.
all you're just. It's basically who you are. So they're not completely lost.
She's the newest one to the group. She's been around for about 6 episodes or so. So no one really knows exactly why she showed up or anything like that. But she's here and she's helping. Yay!
It was only 6 episodes.
Yeah, I counted. It was only, it was
crazy.
very few. Yeah, it was
That
only
really is crazy.
Or 8.
It feels like you were around
That's
for
a lot of
long
hours, though,
time.
if you look at it that
Yeah,
way.
Well,
It is.
That's
Like 3-4 hours at a time.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good point.
Because I think it's only 2 episodes a month,
Yeah.
and I joined in June or something.
Okay. Yeah. Good point. All right. So it's been 6 episodes. Hey, Brandon, who are you?
I play Buxton Bucks K. Dumbcoff. I'm out of practice.
About it. Yeah, that sounds right.
Man of luck.
Man of luck.
Very much so.
Do you want to talk about?
No.
Okay. Cool.
Secrets.
Over here to my left, we've got Kristen and Amanda. Say hi.
Remember our handshake?
I got so excited.
Oh my God! You say that. Oh my God!
That's
I can't flip a coin.
Got this coordinated. No big deal. Love it.
Kristen, tell us about you.
I am Ara Nilo. I am an elf wizard, and I light lots of things on fire.
True story, including vampire spawn.
Yes.
So many vampire spawn.
That's great. It's lots of fun.
Amanda, what about you?
My name is, I'm going to try and say this right, Melissa Robbie Mattel.
Oh.
That's my elf name.
Oh.
But I go by Malibu, barbarian. I was raised by elves who gave me my name, but I am born from human barbarians.
Human barbarian, raised elf.
Yeah,
Princess?
raised by elves.
Princess. She likes fancy clothes.
I do like fancy clothes.
It's true.
Like fancy things.
Voice of God is back. Amber's doing the voice of God. Voice of God, how's it going back there?
It's pretty good. Bo says
Cool.
Moon's
Pretty
camping
good.
for her mama, so.
Oh, man. So
What?
Moon is rooting for you.
Oh, I am.
You need to have like a little familiar now, like a little baby
God.
moon that follows you around.
For those of you who don't know, Moon is Amanda's little 1-year-old. She's kind of adorable.
Very
Yes.
Totally adorable.
She's very cute.
100%
Absolutely adorable. All the adorables over there. Running tech is the infinitely patient Elizabeth, my wife, who is running tech. Thank you so much for running all the boards and switching stuff. For those of you who don't know, because it has been a while, Elizabeth's pregnant.
Yay!
What? Yeah, we're going to have a kid.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah, true.
That's another cat. Right there.
Hey, look at this.
First TV appearance.
That's right. Needs to be on camera. It drives her crazy. So yeah, thank you so much, Elizabeth, for being patient, even with being pregnant. If there's a period of time where the camera doesn't change very much, you probably just had to go to the bathroom.
That's okay.
It's being pregnant, man.
That's fine.
That's just what it's all about. Okay, So now that we've got all that out of the way, I do want to make sure, thank you all for hanging out and coming back to the adventure and everything. Make sure you like this and share it with your friends so they can all come in. I have missed being able to play with these guys. We have a lot of fun together, and we'd love for you guys to be part of it, so make sure you do that. Share with all the people. Follow us on the Twitters. Make sure you follow us here on Twitch. Subscribe to us over on YouTube. Do all the things like that. If you like what we're doing, there's a few things you can do to help us out, because it is kind of hard to get this rolling. But if you like what we're doing, you can go down to the doobly-doo down there and do a little donation thing. We really do appreciate that. You can also do a subscription on Twitch. Definitely subscribe to Twitch. You'll get nice little emotes and little banners and tags and everything like that. So do that. Or if you really like it, you can go over to Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Heroes of Awesome and become a patron. Going to make some changes to the Patreon within a few weeks, because I am working on another show, but I'm not going to talk about it too much until I get a few more things finalized. So once that happens, the Patreon will change, and I will let all of you know of another show that's coming up very, very soon. Right on the intro. Oh, we are going to carry a few things over from Rusted Heart, which was the adventure just before this. We're going to carry that over here. We are going to give away Steam game codes for a few things that happen. During the stream, if we get 5 follows on Twitch, we're going to give away a game code. If we get 2 subs on Twitch, we're going to give away a game code. And if we get 1 patron on Patreon, we're going to give away a game code. Also, if we're running a combat and you roll a critical hit, we're going to give away a game code. What?
Only in combat?
Only in combat.
Okay.
Only in combat.
Interesting.
Well,
we'll have a lot more of that in this campaign.
well, let me say this. We can do critical hits all the time, but for like checks, dexterity checks and everything like that, I'm no longer going to do 20s as criticals for dexterity checks or strength checks or anything. That's just going to be a roll, add your modifiers. Make sense? No. Technically, you shouldn't get critical hits for any kind of dexterity checks or anything. Technically, if you raw rules and everything like that.
What did it do for us before?
I would give you like a little bonus thing, like the fact
like
that
something would break on theirs.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
So I don't know. We'll get in the hang of it.
Does that mean that nothing bad happens on a critical fail?
Yeah.
For certain checks, yes.
Okay.
For certain
Only
checks,
fair. I think that's
Yeah.
fair.
That might happen a few times. Like,
So,
yeah.
now
So
keep in
you mean
mind-
I wouldn't have lost my bow?
Yeah. I think
Depends.
if it goes one way, it should go the other.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll play it by ear and see how that works. Anywho,
I dropped my bow in the water.
Have you heard about brutal critical for barbarians?
What is that?
That's level 9, right?
Wait till next level.
Level 9's brutal. We're not going to do
It's
it.
gonna be fun.
While we're in chat, make sure if you have any questions or comments, tag Weirdlings in chat. About halfway through, we're going to take a break. We'll talk to everybody and kind of do a recap of where we're at from there. And I believe that the Voice of God is working on a poll for an extra inspiration die. During the entire stream, you'll have the chance to vote for any of these 4 amazing characters.
Not Becca.
Not Becca.
here, guys.
Not here. You can't vote for Becca anymore. At the end of the stream, we'll look at who has the most votes. They'll get an extra inspiration die for the next time. And I think that's all of the business stuff. But you know what? It's been like a year since things have happened. You might want to recap. I want to recap.
I want to recap.
Brandon? Want to recap?
No recap over there?
1 hour recap.
Stop me if you've heard this.
Stop.
Yeah, done. Or if you remember something cool that I forgot. We're going highlights. Real highlighty. Last season on Dominion of Essalund, 4 strangers in a strange land that requires accessorization met and discovered an evil plot of a demon woman. She escaped. They found a strange temple where an evil god has awoken. Its name is Suitsil, and it became a real pain in the ass. There's a slippery witch, a talking dog, a pirate captain, a group of hunters, a compromised council of magic users, an evil warlock with an unfathomable weapon, and a goddess of luck.
There's a talking dog.
Continue. We'll go back to that.
There's a talking dog.
You don't remember the dog that talked?
Belvedere.
Oh, God. You're still alive, though, right? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, these aren't all dead things. Most of them are
this is
actually
our default
still very alive and still
Still
annoying
doing it.
us.
How could I
To
forget
be fair, though, I
Belvedere?
think we left him on the island.
Let's continue with the recap.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Continue with the recap. We'll talk about it in a minute.
One of us died and came back. The afterlife is very closet-like.
Yeah, very much like a closet.
They even went to a museum dedicated to them and some other weirdos. Also,
Strange day.
the lich that has been the Ronald McDonald of Essalund taverns for eons is now apparently back and also causing trouble. But his ex-wife is very nice. Speaking of, we just rescued her from an island of vampires, only to be tracked down by a militant group of barbarians with a mat-on for our most fashionable teammate. Though their ranks have changed here and there, in a world that this full of threats, they can count on each other. They are Malibu Barbarian, the beautiful ass-kicking human barbarian. Duh. Aranilo, the brilliant elf wizard that gets us out of a crazy amount of trouble. Ilaria Shadowfair, the deadly drow ranger that can makes enemies think twice. I didn't edit any of this, obviously. And Bucks K. Dumbcoff, a human dumbass gambler that carries a stick. They are the heroes of awesome in the Dominion of Essalund. And here we go again.
Yay.
I love that. That was really well done. So we literally left off in the middle of an encounter where they were escaping from an island full of vampires.
Vampire spawn.
On a stolen ship. Vampire spawn?
Spawn, yes.
Vampire, yes.
Big difference.
Big difference. Big difference. You didn't actually meet the vampire itself. You got lucky. Didn't actually meet the vampire. But you stole a ship from
We saw him.
You did see him.
Her
Yeah,
and I
we-
saw him, yeah.
You saw him.
He's having dinner.
With Sarah. Yeah. Weird stuff happening, y'all. Anyway,
That was hot,
you stole.
right? Someone said it was hot and I couldn't
I
figure
feel
it
like
out.
that was a ways ago, a while ago.
Everyone has an H name?
Everybody
Yes.
has
Yeah.
I know this
Or his name's Brandon.
Hod.
Hod.
H-A-U-D-E.
Okay,
That's right.
that's
there you go. Okay. You stole a ship from a shipyard underneath the building. Roll out from this cavern into a storm where lightning flashes, and in the distance you see the Hasbro ship.
No, wait a second. You say stole a ship like we just
we
snuck
stole
down
it.
there.
Oh, that's
like
true.
we just snuck down there and hopped in. We're like, shh.
You did fight through waves of vampire
Crazy
spawn.
spells. being
Crazy
cast.
spells. You cast like a wall that let people
bridge
walk
wall.
across.
Yes.
That was pretty
And
amazing.
and a wall of fire.
Yeah.
There was just all sorts
All
of
the
There was
good
one
stuff.
fatality
Action.
the whole time. I feel like
Only-
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
11
pretty
out of
good.
12.
And he was kind of
Yeah.
crazy. He was just trying to help.
And everybody was like weak and half dead.
Yeah.
They're
So I
still
feel
weak
like
and
we had
half
really
dead.
Saved
Yeah.
so many people.
You saved
Or we're
11
trying to. We'll see what
people.
happens.
You deserve a medal.
and
We had
Sarah.
11
Keep it
half-dead humans, half-trained humans on the ship with us, and Sarah.
Yep.
Fun,
in a
fun, fun.
storm, in the distance.
And
the
Bucks
other
is
ship.
still
Now,
knocked out, I think.
at the end of the last episode, I did say that you all could level up. We're going to cheat things a little bit. They did level up. We're going to let them pretty much have their hit points back, but Bucks is still unconscious.
Wait, all of them?
Well, she has hers back. You didn't have all yours back, did you?
Oh, no.
No, and you had
I
all
haven't
yours.
even. I don't think I actually got hit at all.
Yeah, you didn't get hit at all. You get all yours. He's unconscious. We'll keep you down.
Why don't I get all mine if she gets all hers?
Always keeping me down.
Did you even get hit though?
Yeah,
Oh, she got hit. Tell you what.
I'm confused.
Let's-
I feel
Well,
like I'm
well,
going
the-
to die this
Maybe
episode.
maybe it's
He's
like video games and you level up, all your stuff refreshes.
Yeah, but then why
the
does it
Hasbros
have
are
to
coming
do it?
after me, and I think he's like, this girl needs all of her hit points.
I mean,
Let's see.
Maybe true.
let's start this off. You guys have seen the Hasbros in the distance.
Yes.
The makeshift crew of barely living humans is doing their best to help as they can. There's one person on board the ship who kind of understands how to sail and is trying to give instructions as best he can. Bucks has been
The
unconscious.
captain's unconscious.
Yeah.
Let's leave him unconscious.
You all are doing the best you can. Bucks has been unconscious. You're trying to rest up as best you can. With that in mind, before I decide where Bucks and you are at, how do you want to handle this? Do you want to do anything in particular? Are you headed a certain direction? How do you want
As
to
far
handle
as
this?
navigation purposes
Yeah.
go, I think we should probably have the opposite of how this
Yeah,
works. Like,
That way.
whatever, we're going whatever way they're not
well,
going.
We're
trying
trying to
to-
find Edalyn. Edalyn?
Yes.
That's her
Edalyn.
name? Okay.
We got spit out in a really weird area though, and I feel like
Yeah.
she was like heading. I feel like she was really far away. from
Didn't
us.
we have a map where we were trying to like rendezvous?
So
with-
we,
I've erased it.
Oh no.
I have a picture.
I feel like we were like down here. We were in like one of these little
I think we came out kind of like just below midway.
Like down
on
here-ish?
This. No, we're on the side somewhere.
You guys, oh man, no.
Are we right here?
No,
higher.
that is
But
the map of Essalund itself. That's not the map of the island.
Yeah, we're right here though.
Yeah, you guys are in that little island down there.
Okay.
Now, you guys are down here. Essalund dropped you off at the far south tip of the island. You worked your way up here, and the fortress was at this end of the island, on the north side of the island. Through all that, you ended up going down through caverns. Give me, you three.
I know where we are.
You know where we are?
Yeah.
How do you know where we are?
Because I just rewatched the episode.
Oh, okay. All right. Where are you then?
Okay. If you flip it like this, which is how it was when I was looking at it, we're like right here.
Yeah.
Right.
Come up on the top side. Or
Did we have a rendezvous point?
I think she was
No.
still up north.
yeah,
Wasn't
she was
she?
really
You were
far away,
dropped
if I
south.
recall.
You were dropped south.
Oh, we were dropped. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not
You
flipping
are
around my head.
many, many miles north of where you were dropped off in the first.
But I don't think we were planning to be Edlin. I feel like wasn't there? She was far away, wasn't she? Like we weren't. Or were we?
Well, we told her to wait for us.
Yeah. You told her to wait where she dropped you off on the southern tip of the island.
Okay,
Just a
so maybe we should try and head back there. I mean, where are the Hasbros in relation
Yeah.
to all of that?
That would be helpful.
And also, what is the current like? I don't know. Like,
What is the wind?
are we
How many
going
knots are we
against-
going?
You are actually in the middle of a storm. The fact that you're even able to keep this thing afloat with the crew you have is
Yeah, we should
But
not
that's,
pretty
have the
impressive.
that might
sails
be
up, right?
like to our advantage because
You have
maybe they
wind.
can't see us that well. Maybe we can like.
Yeah, but aren't you supposed to take the sails down when you're in a bad storm?
usually, yeah.
I know things.
Oh, she's. I'm days away. She said.
Oh yeah, because you messaged. That's
I
right.
sent a message to her.
right.
And I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh wait,
Hey,
hey
girl.
girl. That might
Hey,
be an
girl,
old one
hey.
though. I have so many notes from her. She's my homie.
New Year
Oh, a
notice.
couple of pen pals over
Look
there.
at that. You and Edelyn, huh? Okay.
It's getting hot. Okay, well, that's the last note I have.
Okay, so
You three, give me a perception.
Okay.
roll perception.
Good old person.
Perception.
Is it 15?
15,
16.
16,
24.
24.
Your perception suck.
With the lightning, it's definitely dark and stormy outside, but with the lightning coming on, you've been able to kind of tell where you think you are in the island. You know that you're a decent amount away from Essalund. You also know that the Hasbros are to the west, heading towards you to the east. So it's hard to tell right now, but it's a reasonable expectation that they have seen you and might be on the way.
Can I tell? First, I have a question. Can I tell how fast they're going? Like in comparison to this ship, do I think that ship is way faster than ours?
It's going to take you more than that to figure it out. There's
Okay.
there's enough distance that it's going to take you a little bit. You're not gonna
Well,
figure it out.
I am just kind of look around a little bit and say, did anyone else see that ship over there?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that Essalund or
No.
no?
Hasbros.
Not friendly.
Who's that?
Bad barbarians.
Bad.
Bad
Bad.
Barbs.
Oh, they're coming this
Barbs.
way.
Yes. We should get out of the way.
Yeah.
Post
Okay.
haste.
Well, south is that direction.
It's.
Pick one.
I point south. South.
I point south. Yes. And I think that's where Essalund is. So, south ho.
Yeah, let's do it. Do we? Are there any ways that we can like expedite our ship?
You might want to talk to the one guy that has sailing experience that's out there.
Okay. So I'm gonna find the guy that's been like barking orders at people
Right.
and be like, okay, so you're welcome.
Oh, did I not thank you? I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. You're welcome.
Sorry,
Also,
we're busy.
there's a ship of very broody barbarians, and they're gonna kill us. So we got to go south, like pronto.
South? Why would we go south?
Why would we not?
Yeah. What's wrong with
The mainland's north. If we go east, we can hit the Twins.
the twins?
Is it the opposite? Is it not by where that ship is?
It's the other direction from where the.
That sounds
Are you
great.
talking that?
That big, yeah.
Okay, that. Oh, that.
We need to outrun it. So it's either south or wherever you want to go. But we gotta go. Go.
Well, the storm is hitting pretty hard. It's not going to be easy. We're going to have to tack the sails. Give me a second.
Okay.
He runs around a little bit. He's checking how the sails are working, checking everything. The winds are whipping. The sails should not be at full mast right now. He's trying to keep them under control.
I can hold things down.
He's very strong.
It's not about holding things down. It's about shredding the sails. If the sails are at full sail with this wind, they will be shredded and we will be dead in the water. We have to control them. If we tack back and forth, I think we can probably, the fastest route is east. We can go south, but it would be slower.
Okay, let's go fast.
Isn't east
Let's
straight
go fast.
at them?
No.
East is
No,
back
they're,
towards the...
they're
East,
west.
They're
Oh,
west.
And they're
west,
heading.
okay. Oh, right. I flipped it in my head again. Sorry.
If we can make it to the twins, they can help defend us. But we have to make it to the twins.
Okay, what can I do to facilitate this?
Well, he looks around and there are 10 half-dead humans lying around doing their best to move things.
I can do a lot. I'm very strong.
If I ask, just do it without question and we'll be safe. Maybe we can try to get them some strength. Your friend looks in bad shape as he looks at this body lying on the deck.
He'll be okay.
He'll be. Are you sure?
I'm gonna run over and grab his what did you have, like the container,
Magic
the decanter,
jar.
and I'm gonna be like rum, and then I'm just gonna open his mouth and start pouring because I know that'll get him up.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's good? Are you sure that's
Yeah. This works every time.
Just fills my mouth.
fine? Give me a Constitution check.
Jokes.
I accidentally kill you. I'm sorry.
7.
He drowns.
7?
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't work. Sorry. If you had gotten higher than you rolled a 10, I would have let you come up, but that's all right.
I have a question.
Yes.
When we go east, are we gonna go like around a corner or just straight to land?
We're going to the Twin Towers, right?
We want to hit the twins.
I
The
don't know what
twins.
that is.
Not the Twin Towers. Those.
The twins are the guardians of the bay. If we can make it to the twins, they will help defend against any
They're
ships.
statues or
No, they're towers.
Okay. Have we, question,
Yes.
have we, not sailor dude,
A sailor dude.
have we been to that place before?
So we've been up here in Hoyton. We've gone through this place before. Hoyton and Lantway.
Yes,
We've definitely taken a vessel of some sort through here at some point.
So this
Oh,
is
that's
like
when we
Never
met
Ending
Ellen.
Story.
Actually, weren't we down through here?
This is like the Never Ending Story. The ladies.
It's a
with
little
the
bit.
stinks.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as
Exactly like that.
the twins, and you guys did sail past the twins as you were sailing down with Essalund in the first place. The twins are two huge towers that are set on either side of the only entrance into the bay that leads up to the primary area of the Dominion. They're the defense, the first line of defense against any naval attacks coming in that direction and try to get into the
This
city.
seems like a
Okay.
good plan.
The sailor does. I do want to remind you, though, we don't know the appropriate signal. Now, as I going to remind you, there was a signal that any ship has to display in order to safely pass through the twins. If you don't display this, then you could be deemed a threat. That's just for your. Now, the captain does say it's still the safest way.
Can we just go around them? Just sneak in the back.
Well, or they're on. I don't think there's a back way. Is there?
It's not.
It's like the main way in.
Would we not? Would we be able to recall a symbol on our boat when we were with Essalund from our previous voyages through there? Does anything come to mind for any of us that we remember seeing?
It wouldn't have been flown when you were leaving.
Okay, just
It would only been flown when it's coming back.
Mr. Captain, sir, you being of the sea and or whatever you are,
From Sheboygan.
that boat over there. Can you see how fast? Like, can you tell how fast it's moving? Like, is it gonna?
I mean, I'll be able to tell in a while, but it's going to take a little observation to figure out if it's getting closer or not. But I can tell you this ship is not made for speed.
Oh, good. Do you have any life preservers on the round
What?
circle? Life preserver circly things.
Life preserver circle-y things?
They float, so you don't die.
You mean wood in the wreckage of a ship?
It's a candy. They're
Do
individually
you, have anything
wrapped.
that doesn't, do you have anything that floats on the ship that I can have?
What?
Let's not worry about bailing out just yet.
This year.
I have a plan.
I just got here.
All right.
I really don't know.
Okay, I don't. Does anything that would be? I'll go look for something.
Bucks
What
might
floats?
float.
Yeah,
I mean,
floats for sure.
Just bobbing around like behind the boat.
you're welcome to go below
Find
deck.
a which will float. Okay, I'm run downstairs. I want to look for something that would float in water.
I mean, you go downstairs, it's empty. This ship was built, but it had not been stocked. The only thing you can see is that... Give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, 24 again.
Oh, yeah, well, damn.
Everything floats.
The way it's built, it looks like this would be most likely used to transport troops more than anything else.
Okay. Can I? Is there like a sconce on the wall I can break off, like a piece of wood, something? There's something very little that'll float.
If it's above a 10, yes.
hole in
If it's
the
below
boat.
a 10, no.
I think your boat floats.
15, yes.
Yay!
You see something over there that you could probably safely break off.
All right, break it off, and I run back upstairs.
Okay.
I got
There's a hole in the ship. We start flooding.
Oh, goody!
We did it.
Are we moving yet? Let's go.
You haven't stopped. Yeah.
Let's go for a
I'm
bath.
like doing. What's your name, by the way?
Harold.
Brandon.
Brandon.
As they're talking, I'm gonna run to the back of the ship
Okay.
and throw the little piece of thing off the back and cast darkness on it, which will create a 60-foot. No, I'm sorry, a 15-foot sphere of
50-foot
darkness.
sphere? Okay.
Yeah, so maybe they just can't see exactly where we're headed.
Can't see which spell exactly you're using?
Darkness.
Let me look at that. I just want to make sure.
Here, you want the card?
Yeah.
I just kind of want to block their view a little bit.
Okay, so you know that the darkness isn't going to like move with that point.
No, that's why I threw it off the ship.
So they, but they could just sail right through it.
No, I know, but I mean, at least they can't see us right now.
Oh, I switched. So
So
you're
we
just.
can kind of go.
Oh, like
Like
it's
the-
blocking.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're
And
saying.
I don't want it to come with us because then they'll just be like, follow the black dot.
So my point is that that spell is not going to stick with that wood. Basically,
Oh.
you're just going to have to. It's just a point, and that point will be in darkness. It's not
It says
attached
if the
to
point you
things.
choose is on an object you're holding or one that isn't being worn or carried, the darkness emanates from the object and moves with it.
Well, then you beat me. I didn't read that far on the card. Absolutely.
I looked for a thing.
Yeah, now I get it. I didn't read that far on
Okay.
the card. Yeah, that's totally cool. All right, so there's this weird orb of darkness behind the ship. Okay.
Where'd it go?
Captain is going, and you guys are headed east.
Yeah.
Feeling good with that right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And what was your name again?
Oh, yeah. I even looked it
Remind me
up.
of your name
I
one
just
more time.
Her name is Rustek.
Ristek.
Rustek.
Are you Russian? What?
Maybe. You have a problem with the Russians?
See my developing accent.
I may have forgotten.
My favorite part is just reading your notes from over here.
No, we just sound like a vampire.
So while this is happening, I'm going to try to actually go revive Bucks with actually revival and not alcohol.
Oh, hey, that's a good idea.
At least as soon as you come conscious, that will be right in your mouth and ready to go.
How are you going to do that?
How I always do it.
Hello to me.
I'm just going to try to heal him with
Did
my
we-
one medicine skill.
Okay, give me a medicine check. Let's see if you can do something here.
4.
Maybe he should just get comfy over there.
Can I try it one more time?
No.
Why? That didn't work. Okay, that's fine. Well, Bucks is dead, you guys.
It's valiant effort.
I would try, but I'm not that great at medicine.
I mean, I saw what she was doing. Can I try?
Hey, everybody, we need Bucks to be alive. There we go. Now.
19.
Buck's eyes flutter open.
Ooh.
Cool.
You're welcome.
I visualize like a Popeye thing going like when he eats.
Little ship goes sailing.
How you feeling, dude?
Pretty shitty.
Okay.
But I learned something about myself.
Oh.
I am insufferable.
You're just now learning that?
Yeah.
I think this is a real turning point.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Cool. Self-reflection. It's always good.
Yeah.
I'm happy you figured this out because you're about to die.
Yeah,
Good to get to
I can't.
You can't die?
No.
Well, that's good.
Perfect.
We have a giant ship of barbarians coming after us right now.
Where?
I'll just take your head and go.
On the other side of that black dot.
So who are those guys? Are they vampires too?
No, barbarians. Oh my god, barbarian vampires.
We're after barbarian vampires? God.
The rage.
Drown herself now.
Okay, well, as captain of the ship, I say we get the hell out of here.
Good call.
Great idea, Captain.
I'm gonna scuttle over to Rustak and just whisper in his ear, just go with it. It'll be a lot easier on everyone.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
Just
We all know you're in charge. It's fine.
okay. If you're sure.
I slowly get up and I proudly stand at the helm of the ship.
Still a little
I
weak
think you
and
peed your
woozy.
pants.
It's warm.
That's good.
What else?
That's good.
It's just spray from the surf.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Everybody pees their pants. Okay, so Bucks is up. You have hit dice available, yeah?
Yeah, when I rest, yeah.
Okay, all right. It's probably safe to say that you will be able to sail a decent amount of time, long enough for a short rest, for sure, to recover any hit points with hit dice at that point.
Intriguing.
Do you want to tell Essalund that we're going? Maybe ask her what the symbol is?
Well, we know what the symbol is already. Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about for the. I think meant
to
on
get
both.
through
I can. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just send her a message and I'll say, what's the password? What is it called? It's
Change of
just
plans. Heading to the
Twins.
twins.
heading through the twins.
What's
the code?
Symbol.
Insignia?
Symbol.
How do we get through?
How do we get through? Yes.
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
do that.
Green.
Can I do that before our rest, though?
Sorry?
Could I have done that before our rest?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. That's
Cool.
You get a message back from Essalund. She says, on our way as fast as possible. Code to pass the twins. 3 red flags, green bar, yellow bar.
3 red flags.
Hopefully that makes sense to somebody.
So now we can use hit dice.
Now you can use your hit dice to recover.
Well, 3 red, yellow, and green.
3 red flags, 1 green bar, 1 yellow bar.
Oh wow, I'm glad someone else wrote that down because I didn't write that right.
I got
What did you write?
Red bar, yellow bar, not green bar, yellow bar. It's just stick.
All
Okay,
right,
so
so-
we should tell,
I wrote green with
what's
an
his
S.
face?
Give up.
Rustak.
Restack.
Rustak.
Restack.
Restore.
1, 2,
Stack.
3, 4, 5. This one's 10.
Restack.
Sir.
Yes. hello.
So we know what we need to fly. It's 3 red flags, green bar, yellow bar. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Do you have the flags?
Yeah. I will turn around really quick and I'll take Bucks's old white puffy shirt and I'm gonna just like find a nail or something and just cut myself a little bit and just start. I'm just gonna kind of bleed out on the rags and like take the
Bleed
shirt and
out
just
on the
rip it and yeah, they're here. They're a little blotchy, but they're good.
Oh, gross.
The red, right? Red flags.
Well, yeah, but the flags are 3 foot
Oh,
by
no.
3 foot.
Oh, no.
Oh.
That's the only way they're going to see them from they're
Can't put them up really high.
It's miles away.
Does anybody have anything red that they're wearing?
Isn't your dress pink?
It's pink. So that might be the closest thing we have.
I didn't see.
I can bleed more on it if you want.
Very sad.
We gotta have something red. I have 2 draws of strawberries.
Perfect. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
So I do have my sailor outfit that I should be wearing right now anyway.
Clearly.
I'm gonna change out of whatever it is I was wearing. I don't even know. And you guys can cannibalize my dress.
Is that big enough? Or should, like, do we
I
need
mean,
to
it's
take
a pretty billowy.
I mean, yeah, and you're pretty tall.
Yeah.
You're
I mean,
what,
we
6
could
foot
just-
tall?
Bleed the rest of one of these guys dry.
Like 5'8".
I got strawberries. We'll go that route.
Strawberries should work. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Are you sure?
I mean, are they really gonna make it anyways?
Oh.
I hope so.
We have strawberries.
Just risk our lives for them, so I
we
certainly
have
hope so.
strawberries.
Okay.
Gonna make the fruit work.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
Okay, so you'll probably need that. We also are going to need the bars. Those are normally large bars that are colored.
I have a genie outfit,
That's not a bar, though. It's like a...
but it's green. So.
Metal bars?
We can wrap.
Wooden.
Oh, wooden bars. Oh,
Sure.
not fabric.
No. These would be like wooden bars that go along.
Oh, interesting.
So downstairs, I would assume. I'm asking Mark. When I went downstairs earlier and saw that it was mostly like quarters for transporting soldiers, would there have been like benches for them to sit on and stuff?
This place was not made for comfort. You
just
might be able to
straight
find a
benches.
bench or something.
Okay.
It's reasonable that you could look down there and find something.
Okay, guys, there might be some benches downstairs where people were supposed to sit on. We could rip them up, the tops off them.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Wood bench seats.
And you know, like Professor Snugglewumps has had some weird poops recently.
That makes
Has
sense.
been green.
A
Yeah,
little greenish.
it makes sense.
I think.
Poor dude.
Yeah.
He's been in there a long time.
What's that? Who?
It's my dog,
You have a dog?
Snugs, and I
Poor
pull out.
Oh, God! Oh, that's a dog?
Little
He
seasick.
himself is covered in shit.
That's a dog?
It's a little under the weather.
Yeah. he does it.
This hacking coming out of your back.
Kill me.
Okay. Okay.
So that should take care of the green, I think.
So we just need something yeller. I'm also, just side note, I'm going to mend that fluffy shirt because I want it back.
Hey, do you
Just
want to
now has
tell her
blood all
to
over it.
pick up Belvedere while she's still there?
I think he'll come back to us. He'll come back.
Who's Belvedere?
A beautiful, gentle soul. It's a dog. I love him with all my heart. I love him.
Okay.
I love him.
Okay.
Yeah, we left him on the island.
We left the dog.
Oh, God, you what?
Why is he good?
I mean, not on purpose.
That dog is food.
He's tough as hell, dude. He'll be okay. He's gonna
No,
be-
not on the island?
We didn't even bring him.
We didn't even take him with us.
Oh, yeah, you did.
safe.
Yeah,
Left
you
him
did.
safe.
No,
We took
he's
him
on
to
the
the
island.
island.
He's on the island. You left him with the guy outside of the compound.
See, he's
the friend
safe.
of Timor.
Oh, we left him with the guy though.
It's not the same island.
I
right?
thought we left him when we had to climb something, and he like one of those cliff sides,
That
and
dude's
he could
fine.
come with us.
He's got a pet dog now.
He's got
Well,
a
maybe
great
he found
heart.
him.
This makes me so sad.
We'll get him back. Don't worry.
Everything's so good.
Because I said
You
like
can
10
focus on
times,
that
should we
dog.
go back and get Belvedere?
Yeah,
And they were like,
I do need to focus on Snugs a little bit.
Yeah,
Alright.
maybe so. Belvedere is definitely on the island, though.
Okay.
Maybe the guy found him.
That's upsetting.
Maybe he'll take care of that whole vampire thing.
Good
for
old
us.
Hank probably has him.
Hank and Belvedere.
Hank and Belvedere. Oh,
Hank
it
and
sounds like a
Belvedere.
good show.
It does.
Now we never have to worry about that dog.
So now we just need yellow.
I have honey.
Oh, I've got the sash. I don't need that.
Oh, no, Bucks. No. And I pushed that back on him.
What?
Well, you could put it back on after we get through.
Right?
We could like just we don't have to like mess it up.
Okay.
We
Is
just
Sash
kinda-
Patrol out here?
Sash Patrol.
Are you Sash Patrol?
Maybe I am.
Are we not buddies?
It's okay. All right. If it means we're gonna live, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have it. Here we go.
We've got all
Okay.
these things.
How are you making the red again?
I have. So I take out one of my jars of strawberries and I
We just put the fabric inside the jar.
we're just mushing it around
Okay, so you're just gonna let that die for a while.
a little bit.
Yeah,
And while that's
just
dying,
let it
I'm also going to
stain.
take one of my large jars of jerky, and I'm going to share that with all the weak people so they can
Aw, look at that.
rejuvenate
so
a little
nice.
bit.
Thank you
Get
for
some more.
that. Thank you for that. Very nice.
I also have 2 rotting meats on a stick that I'm sure somebody really is looking forward to.
Oh, Snugs.
Oh, good.
That might put him over the edge.
Get way better.
Gets food poisoning.
The inside of that bag is just terrifying.
Your dog is liquid now.
The green bar. How are you doing the green bar?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
We're taking. She's gonna give him a nice colon massage.
Sick dog shit.
It's green.
I don't think that's going to be green enough.
They'll oxidize.
Looks pretty green to me.
It won't look green from like 5 miles away.
Is anybody wearing anything?
How about, is there algae on the side of the boat? Kind of pop my head over and see if there's like.
I mean, I do have my genie outfit,
Just
which
wrap
is
it
an
around.
emerald color, emerald green. So
You haven't, I mean,
emerald.
What if we turn them into shorts? Genie shorts instead of
Jorts?
pants. Jorts.
No.
There you go.
no.
No.
Yes. Well, I will. Well, what if we just like we put the pant leg through it,
Yeah.
so we don't have to
But it's
actually.
covered in dog shit.
We'll get another
Get a new board.
new board.
There were 2 benches. It's fine.
That is a very vibrant emerald green. That could work. That
Okay.
could work.
Cool.
And then yellow, how?
The sash.
Put that over top of one.
Just wrap that around another one.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's
Just
fine.
this once. It's fine.
He'll put it back
Got
on
special
later.
permission.
Okay.
He'll put it back on.
Maybe, I guess, yeah. It's
We just got to get through.
we just gotta get through.
And then
We'll be
it's
fine.
totally
Then,
okay.
then
It seems
he can
weird that
be
people
back.
with life on the line would care.
We just need to get through the pew-pew.
People are scared of mages sometimes. Okay.
I'm not a
well,
mage.
Let's.
I'm a wizard.
Relax.
Is he okay?
It's the almost dying thing, you know.
So it's a thing that happens.
It'll pass.
Okay, well, we can keep going. We're still a decent amount away from the twins, but we'll go as fast as we can. Rest up. We'll do the best. Anything else before you take another break to rest?
I wish I could do more.
You're doing plenty. They're working you relatively hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll stay with the crew and do whatever I can to help.
So you're continuing to sail. You're helping the crew. What are you doing in all this?
How long are we doing this for?
It's a good question.
I mean, is it at least 4 hours?
Potentially, yes.
Because I could trance out and get all the things that
Would you like to try to trance?
I don't want anyone to get mad at me. Guys,
We're just
do we need
floating.
help? Well, I mean, do you need help with the...
I think she's got it.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay. What are you going to do?
I'm just going to try to care for our weak people and make sure their wounds are mended and just make sure everybody's okay.
Okay.
And sustaining.
What are you doing?
Gonna enjoy some rum.
Oh, it's already full for me.
We'll be sharing rum rations with our friends, the passengers.
Just turn this into a boat party.
Yeah, just mellow out, man.
Be cool.
All inclusive.
Everything's fine.
Booze cruise.
The three of you that are still up, give me a perception check.
I got really excited, sorry.
21.
Good time. I haven't seen a nat 20 in a year, guys. Oh.
Non-natural 20.
Dirty.
I'm just drunk, I guess.
It might just be the light, but as you're moving out of the storm, you've been traveling a decent amount at this point. You can see that you're passing through the storm. The island that you're on is definitely in the distance. It may be a trick your eyes, but that ship looks bigger. It looks
Like it's closer?
definitely
not
looks
the
bigger
same
than it
one?
did. No, same one. But
Did it get past
is-
my black
oh,
dot?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
do you
yeah.
mean bigger just because it's gotten closer to us, or like
That's a fair assumption to make, yeah.
okay, it's gaining on us.
It's growing.
It's right. As you put it in water, it just gets bigger and eventually just soaks up the whole.
Bigger.
What?
It's made
I don't
of
think it
foam.
works like that.
No, it does. I'm looking right at it.
I think it just means it's closer.
So we should move faster.
Can we do that faster?
I mean, well,
Is there
Is there
oars?
like a way I can like
You got some oars down there.
I mean, we can look below decks. I haven't been below decks.
I
You can
shoot
see if any-
below
I
deck?
Shoot below deck. You go below deck, and just like Ilaria saw earlier, it's pretty sparse. It's clearly just a place to hold people.
But people can
They can.
but there's not.
Can we break more tables and use the wood as oars?
Is there any weight that we could get rid of down there?
It is pretty sparse. Yeah, this is new construction. It looks like it's reasonable to think that this was just built and they hadn't even stocked the thing at this point.
So
I mean, it's built really well.
I would like to ask Ristak, so for how fast they're catching up, will we make it to the twins in time, or do we have to prepare for a rendezvous?
It's hard to say. They're closing fast. He looks over and he's checking the coast. Clearly he's done this before. He's checking some of the landmarks on the coast. We might make it. I don't know. We might make it though.
What could happen that could help us make it?
They could slow down.
Okay, how can we... Okay, can we estimate how far away they are?
You can try.
I need you. You're so much better though. Yeah, you're nautically inclined.
Okay, let me see what I can figure out. He'll go up and he'll check it all. If I were to guess, just looking at how we're going, we might have 2 hours.
So you did like really cool walls.
Yeah.
Can we do?
Well, I think I have to put it. I don't think I could do it right on the water. I think I'd have to put it on something. You know what I mean, like a base.
Yeah, something stationary.
Because like before, I could like at least attach it to like the holes in the cave, or I think I could double check. But I think it made sense that it would have to like be attached to some type of something.
Even a firewall?
Yeah,
it'd be cool if there's just like something to at least slow them down a little bit.
Well, I have.
Can we tell if they've got a symbol up like us? Or we haven't put ours up yet, have we?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Do they?
Good call.
Yeah, they don't have anything like that up, do they?
You don't see anything. Yeah, you don't see anything flying at this point.
So I have one, and I say this not in the presence of Ristak, so I pull us that are conscious. I have one way that we could possibly get off of this boat, but I don't have enough for everybody to get off this boat.
Oh. Okay.
So I can. I don't know if we want to do this. Let's do a vote. So I can give us underwater breathing for 24 hours. So we could like maneuver some ropes off the side and like hang under the boat and just be like, what? Then they'd get on the boat and they'd realize that we weren't who they were looking for, and then hopefully they would not slaughter everybody left.
Oh.
Or maybe
you never know.
You're the one that knows them, right?
Wait,
Just
don't you
an
have another spell that you could like hide people?
A
like,
rope?
Yeah.
Just a rope hanging out of the sky with us in it, but it only lasts for an hour.
But what if that's long enough for like us to hide all of them?
I mean, we could, totally. Let's see. Yeah. It is an invisible entrance to an extra dimensional space that lasts until my spell ends.
Another dimension.
Which spell is that?
Rope trick.
Of course.
And
You're
no
all
attacks
skinny.
or spells can cross through the entrance.
What?
You're all skinny. Hide up there. The wayfish.
It doesn't say how. I mean, it's a space. It doesn't say like that
How many?
only certain people can come in or anything. It's just
It has a
it
little
holds
rope.
as many as 8,
Oh.
medium or small. So
Well, we've got some straws here.
people are really small. They should
Rough.
count as 2 people or 1 person.
You
like
said
3 of them.
You could give underwater breathing to how
10
many
people.
Oh, 10 people.
Oh, so we could.
So split them.
Yeah. Some stay underwater.
I mean, take 10 of us down, and doesn't
Who's
that
good at
thing have
acting up
have a rope coming out of it?
But if we did the rope trick, the rope. Well, you can pull it behind you. I think we've done that before.
Yeah, you can pull it back up.
Okay, I was gonna say though,
could put all the skinny people
it
in.
will stay and the boat will keep moving, so we'd have to like tie the rope to something, right? To like
To the
keep
top of the drag the whole of the land.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's how it works.
I don't either,
I could
but
be wrong.
the ship would keep moving.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You come down and you're just like in the ocean. Oh, cool.
Oh, great.
You guys can make it from here, right?
We've only got a 10-mile swim to the twins.
The only, I don't know if that's check on this while we're thinking here. Because one time I did the ultra self and I gave myself, I feel like some type of swimming capabilities. And when we had to make remember we had to make a raft?
Oh, yeah.
And I like pulled us. But I don't know if I'm strong enough to pull a boat.
Can we pull the extra dimension into the water, and then when they're in it, it's not in the water? You know.
It rises until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the
What if
ground.
it sits like just right on edge of the water. You know what I mean? So there's like this much space.
Well, it comes up. It comes from my hand. It starts the ranges where I touch. So where I touch, it goes up 6 inches.
Excuse me, ma'am. Your eyes might be better than mine. Can you look out there?
What do I see?
I mean, is it just me or are there oars on that boat?
Oars! Shit. I look with my perfect eyes, and I do see oars. Fuck.
We don't have 2 hours.
So how many people can we like see on that boat? Can we make out individuals?
Give me a perception check again.
21.
You can see figures. It's really hard to distinguish how many, but you do see some figures in the distance moving along. It's hard to say how many, but there's definitely activity on the boat.
Oh.
Should I just like jump out and
Said I
start
have another drink.
pushing the boat?
Wait, you're going to get out and push the boat?
I mean, we could all take water breathing, go underwater with ropes, and pull the boat while we're swimming under the water.
I don't know
Seems
if it would actually do
not
anything.
super effective.
Okay, but back to the... I like the whole... So if we go down into the water with water breathing and you're holding onto a rope like under the water, so we're still kind of like floating along with the ship, and then you hold onto the rope for the dimension, and then the actual dimension is sitting just right above the water, they wouldn't even notice that. And then all the people go into the dimension right above the water, and then we're under the water.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Whoa. You should draw it.
I can.
My question is really whether the rope trick is going to move along with you.
I don't think it
That's
would.
my question. I don't think
I feel like it's a balloon. Like it would just
I don't think so. I think that's where it is. So
Yeah.
if you cast it and the ship's moving, it's going to leave you behind.
By Looney Tunes rules, it's going to stay where it's at.
Yes.
Unless Bugs is involved, then he can move it.
Yeah.
That's right. Is Bugs Bunny on this ship?
Here, I drew it.
She actually drew it.
You did it.
Well, we could
like
always
a plate
rope
spinner.
trick into it.
Drowning.
I mean, we can figure it out while we're up there, right?
You can actually faintly hear in the distance just these chantings, just this low like
All right,
chant,
guys, let's figure this out
chant,
fast.
Chant.
What are,
Really
can we hear what they're
repetitive.
Just
saying?
fire-
It's kind of a mumble right now. The best you can tell is just this constant rumbling of just like,
You're like, imagine it's very similar to that.
Yes.
oh shit. Sorry. What are you looking at? Are you still looking back at the boat? What are you doing?
I'm looking at my split ends.
Looking at your split ends.
Great time to be doing this.
As you're looking at your split ends, you hear a. You look down, an arrow is in the deck, and you look up and you see flights of arrows starting to land in the water, land on the other side, coming from the other ship.
I grab my shield.
How far away is the ship? The ship.
I mean, it's still a decent way. You're looking at, if I were to guess right now, you're probably looking at 2,000
Feet?
Oh, wow.
So we gotta act fast. We need to go. We need to go.
I don't have a longbow anymore.
Does anybody have a ranged weapon?
I have a. No, I don't.
Oh, no.
Yeah, totally. And it can't do 2,000 miles.
Shoot your crossbow.
I have two hand axes, but I'm not gonna plop. Goodbye forever.
Yeah, I mean,
Sploosh.
so I have something similar, but we'd have to wait till they get closer. So I have similar to Wall of Fire, but it's called Wall of Force. Oh shit, I can't do that one. Anyway, never mind. I don't have a 5th level slot yet. I just learned it.
Rustak looks at you. We need full sail. Can you help with the sails, please?
Yes.
Full sail. He's starting to command you, pulling the sail all the way down to catch as much wind as possible.
Are we
at
still
the
in this
biggest
bad
speed.
storm?
No, you've passed.
Oh, I thought you knew what you were doing.
You want to do this? I mean, it's helping a little bit, but they have full sail as well, and they are rowing at this point.
Can you shoot a fireball through their sail?
Yes.
I can only fireball 150 feet.
So they got to be pretty darn close.
Yeah, they've got to be way closer before I can do any
Cool.
attacks. I think that's the longest range thing I have as well.
Yeah.
With the exception.
Ay.
Okay, so ropes.
If you shoot fireballs into the water, will they make us propel us to go faster?
Oh, interesting.
I don't know the physics of this thing.
I'll say no.
All right, yeah, we gotta make a decision.
How far are we from the ladies?
From the twins?
Yes.
I mean, you're still a decent amount away.
I got an idea.
Okay.
Okay.
It's probably a terrible idea.
Stop it.
It's gonna involve us going face to face with these barbarians, but we can save all the other lives on the sea.
What
What?
So what if we let that boat go as it's going? I can do the underwater spell if we want, and we can let them kind of just like drag onto the boat, but we can go up on the rope, and then when the boat comes underneath us, we can drop down. Come out of the hole like crazy.
Can we
Drop bottom.
Oh, ambush.
poke our heads out and
I know you don't
shoot
wanna
fireballs at their
Yeah, can you just like stick your hand out
You
and
can
be
cast
like,
through it, but that would be
You can't cast
amazing.
through it.
No.
You
I don't
can't
think
lean
anything
out?
can come in or out of it,
Aw.
except for the rope itself.
oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, attacks or spells can't cross through the entrance.
That arrow's on fire.
Oh no.
Oh god. One of them does actually hit the deck, and you see one of the other guys like roll over and just start trying to knock out the fire. He's like ripping off the shreds of his shirt, just trying to put out the fire on the.
I'll help put out any fires that start, but I'm also like pulling any arrows that I can out as they land and sticking them in my thing.
Just thinking ahead, you know.
And maybe all the
Someday I'll
people
get a
that
book.
aren't actually helping with the ship should go below deck.
Totally.
Okay, yeah, they can do that. So
Let's go.
they start making their way below deck.
Oh man.
Does Sarah go down or is she still up?
I was just about to ask you guys, what do you want to tell Sarah to do?
Go down. Just be safe.
Go down?
I'd say.
Unless she has any ideas on what we could do.
Oh, this is out of my expertise.
Everything is, isn't it?
Down there it is. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is she always like this?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not you.
She goes downstairs. There are about 3 people that are left on deck that are able to help with the ship at this point. Strong enough people. Let me actually.
All right. Yeah, we gotta make some decisions here. We're gonna die.
A boat.
A boat.
We're
Boop.
on a boat.
Boop.
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat, y'all. Okay. This is Rustak, and these are 2 that are kind of helping out. You guys throw yourself on there as well.
This is the front or the back?
Oh, that's the front.
That's the front.
Where would I need to be?
If you want to see, they're in pursuit, so they're going to be behind you. The boat's going to be heading this way, so that's east. Their ship is coming from that direction. So you would be up there to see them.
Be right here?
Yeah.
Ish.
Okay, Sarah goes downstairs with the rest of them. Like I said, there are 3 on deck. That chanting is getting louder. You're seeing more and more arrows. More and more arrows are also getting purchase on the boat itself. There are a few of them that are on fire. They are hitting, but you guys are running around and doing your best fire control on that.
Fire brigade.
Give me, if you would, a dex check.
All of us?
Just her.
Oh, giddy. 18, 19,
18.
20, 21, no, 20.
20. You're doing a pretty good job.
Okay.
You're able to kind of keep things under control. As you guys are looking back, you can see on the back of the ship that boat is closing fast, and even Rustak is looking as like, that is made for
Do we have a
steam.
dinghy?
No.
Yes.
No.
Not that.
More arrows hitting, and that chanting is getting louder.
Oh, man.
How close are they now?
You're probably, I mean, they are closing super fast. You're within 500 feet at this point.
Within 100
Still not
feet?
close.
500 feet.
Well, 500. Okay. Weird.
Can I? No. Let me know when they get to 120 feet.
So you only get to
Same.
120 feet. Sure enough.
Oh, man.
Everybody give me a dexterity check.
Natural 20.
Nice.
20?
10.
10?
Natural 20 for those of you who are excited about natural 20s.
Oh, hey, yeah. A game code. We got a game
I thought
code.
it was
giving
just
away.
on hits.
Yeah, I thought it was a...
Let him do that.
Okay.
It's the first one we've had in this one. We'll let him have that.
I got a 20.
You got a 20?
Yeah.
2 game codes. This is way more lucrative than the other stream. You, unfortunately, get hit by an arrow in the shoulder. It's not too bad. Could have been worse. 3 points of damage. The arrows are definitely coming in greater frequency and definitely a lot more accurate as they are. And they're pretty much falling around on a consistent basis. You're having to keep your heads up the entire time to avoid these and keep the fires out from the ship itself.
I still have my shield out, and I'm trying to position it so that, like, I can still work and have it guard me a little bit.
Rustak is looking around. He's running as best he can. He's seeing what you're doing, and he's looking back. He's going to kind of huddle into your shield with you. Mm-hmm. We can't beat them.
Okay.
We just can't.
Well, the thing is, once they get close enough, we can do a few things.
Okay.
It just sucks they have to be very close.
It will be. How close do they need to be?
About 120.
About 120 feet?
Yeah.
That's very close.
Yes. Yes, it is.
If they close to 120 feet, they'll be on us in instant.
So, I can use my Wall of Force because it's for my staff. I was wondering why I had this. But that is an invisible wall of force springs to existence at a point I choose. It does not have to be on something. It appears in any orientation. A free floating. Okay, but basically, nothing can physically pass through the wall. It's immune to all damage. Cannot be dispelled by magic. Yeah.
And it's invisible?
I don't know if it's invisible. Yes, it is invisible. So I just crashed it.
Oh my God! Refugee has been this whole time.
I love this wall.
I didn't realize. I was like, I actually.
Is this the same wall that you used before?
No. So this
This is a firewall.
this is off of my staff.
She has a fancy staff.
Yeah. So this is gonna take.
This is
some of my
the
charge
only
points
type
out.
of wall
Nice.
I'm in support of.
Agreed.
Remind me on that staff, when you use that spell, you have to roll something to make sure that it still works, right?
Let's see. Spells 1 or more charge to cast these with your spell modifier.
There's
I
something.
think that's only if I use the last charge that I have to keep. See if I keep
Right.
using it.
And each spell is worth a certain number of charges.
Correct. Yeah.
Got
So
it.
this is like a quarter of all of its
Okay.
use, basically.
And you've used it before. Is this your first time using that staff?
No, I have used this before. In this, I erased one or two charges. I erased after our rest.
Okay.
But either way, I would be way under the 20. I have a 20 limit, and that's
Okay.
5. So at the most, I'd have a 7 right now.
Okay. Okay.
I'll do 7. We'll count. We'll do fair.
Solve that Hasbro problem real easy.
Yeah, so since they can't see it coming, should I wait till they get closer though, so they're hit with the ship and don't go around it? Because it's only a 10 by 10 panel, so I really need to get them.
Well, if-
I need them to hit into
What's
it.
your range on it? They can't see
120
it.
yards.
Wait. Their
But if it hits
velocity
something,
is
They're
like
so
they're
fast.
going so fast that if they hit something that's stationary, they're gonna like wreck their ship.
Did you say 120
This is going to be a
yards?
Titanic situation.
Huh?
You said yards? Or you mean
120
feet?
feet.
Or feet, sorry.
120 feet.
I'll never let go, Hasbro.
I will. Bye.
Bye.
And how, they're 500 feet now, you said?
They're at 500 feet. With
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could throw it up at 120 and they would slam into it.
Or just Just do it.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it.
It is a 10 foot by 10 foot ball. Is that what it is?
So it goes different ways. You can form it into a
like a little
hemispherical
iceberg.
dome or a sphere with a radius of 10 feet, or I can shape a flat surface with 10 foot by 10 foot panels. 10 of those. Each panel is continuous.
Wait, each panel is 10 by 10 foot?
Yes.
So it's 100 by 100 feet. That's a hell of a lot different than 10 by 10.
Yeah.
That's a big old ball.
But that's
Okay.
why I kind of want to wait till they get a little bit closer, because I worry if I put it out that they
They're
put an
not-
arrow into it, that it's going to be like fall down. They're going to be like, what the fuck?
An arrow? Oh no! But they won't be able to turn if they're at 500 feet and you put up a 100-foot wall at 120 feet. They're not gonna be able to turn fast enough to get around.
I'm not
it.
good with measurements. So.
Everybody dexterity check.
I throw my shield up in front of Ara.
So sweet.
12.
12, 19,
17.
Eight.
It's valiant effort.
8. One just like clips your hair. 1 point of damage.
You got like steps now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Just 1 point of damage.
I'm
It ain't nothing.
Spider Gwen. Excellent.
All right.
So is that the plan?
Yes. You just work on moving forward, and we'll take care of the rest. Don't look behind you. We'll protect you.
That sounds great.
Yeah. So I'll go to that end of the boat then. Pardon me, the back of the boat, and cast that at the maximum range of 120 yards, and do the 10 foot by 10 foot. I want it to be like a wall.
A wall.
Yes.
Okay.
That one of your howls in the back.
Snuggle lump shits.
So you can, at this point, you can hear the chanting. It is clear, and it.
I'm standing next to you.
If anything, this sounds so familiar. This is a chanting that just has echoed in your ears for years. And it is so familiar, and they're just screaming and chanting and howling. You see arrows flying all over the place with the ship. The intensity is increasing. Half of them are on fire, but they're doing a good job maintaining everything. They're getting closer and closer. They're within 300 feet at this point.
Notice any like reaction from Malibu when they're doing that chanting?
Say that again?
Does Malibu have any reaction to that aside from like obviously we're rushing trying to get away?
Does
but
Malibu have a reaction to that?
Are you pissed? Does it make you rage? Do you counter?
I have like weird, like conflicting emotions about
Okay.
it. Like I'm enraged, which is what I do, but also like sad about it.
While this is going on, you're noticing something different in the air.
Oh no. Oh no.
No,
No.
no.
I don't know what you're.
I got two things on my mind right now.
Malibu, where you are,
I'm next to her.
you're next to her over here.
Mark, you got a lot of
Yeah,
shirt
we got some
noise.
shirt noise.
I have shirt noise or is it Brandon? 'Cause I
Yeah,
actually see his mic. I do? Okay. I don't know how to fix that. It's not up a shirt.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
right.
be
that?
like at the end of the boat, like
Yeah, we're
How's
like
that? Any better?
Jack and what's her nuts?
Okay.
Rose.
Rose.
Okay, so you guys are back here talking amongst yourselves and doing this stuff. You're noticing a couple of things coming in that look different. If you look right to your left, you notice something land on the ground as it pulls back. A grappling hook attaches to the back of the boat, and the rope pulls tight.
Oh no. Oh no.
You look, and there are a few more coming. Some of them miss the boat.
We
Some
have
of
to cut
them are
these
just
fast.
hitting every once in a while. But mixed in, you see just grappling hooks
Oh,
trying
God.
to grab. There, one definitely is right next to you that's hooked.
Okay.
I take my great axe and
Yeah,
chop it.
if I
Chop that rope.
see any of them, I'm hitting
Yeah,
them with
I'm
my
like
short sword.
chop all
yeah.
the. I like start running around the boat, chopping.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna take our boat with them.
You are running around chopping them off. Ooh, everybody give me a dexterity check.
I'm glad I put a point into dexterity with my level.
Yeah. 18.
18,
11.
11,
1.
No.
You're
11.
drunk, that's why.
11. Most of you are doing a really good job with that. There is one, let me see where everybody is so I can see. Boop, boop, boop. There is one grapple that hooks on the side of the boat, and as soon as it hooks, you feel it pull, and you feel the boat list as it pulls tight, and you can feel the boat almost turning. You look back, and you can see it closing very, very, very fast.
I'm running to that to that hook.
Boat
Yeah,
is-
me too. When you put the wall up already? Okay.
They're about to hit it.
How far away was that wall from the boat?
120.
120? Okay. As you're running over to hit it, you go down and chop, and you hear just this crashing noise. And you look back, and you can see the boat like lift up into the ocean as it runs into this invisible force. You see pieces of wood flying off from the front of it as it just careens onto the side. It almost lifts completely over as it's almost on its side as it runs into that. You can see it come to a rest as it lists back and forth in the water. The front of that boat has taken a significant amount of damage.
Do you see like barbarians hit the wall? It's like,
A couple of them fly over. Oh,
God.
yes. You see a couple of them in the water unconscious at this point through that invisible wall. And just the screams of anger, and they're just furious at this point. Just the things you heard before that sounded like memories, oh man, this sounds like blood in the air at this point.
I'm gonna yell back and be like, gotta watch out for those sandbars, guys.
Moon 'em!
Perception check.
5.
5? Actually, everybody give me a perception check on that. Because that was something you would actually.
24.
24?
No.
No.
10.
10. You, as you're helping to cut all these ropes off, and you see this happening, and as you see the ship list back, and you see all the damage up front, you, at that distance, at about 120 feet away, you see a hulking figure like climb onto the bow of the ship and look out. There's just, when he steps up, it's almost like the air around him gets darker, and you just hear this booming voice yelling, "Usurper!"
They're going to say you suck.
Truly some bros.
It's the total bro thing. But as of right now, that boat is dead in the water. Whether it will stay dead in the water is hard to say right now, but right now it is dead in the water. And how long does that wall last?
It is,
An hour, right?
where did it go? Up to 10 minutes.
Oh.
So we need to keep going. Keep on going.
But they've lost all of their momentum.
And they're
Yeah.
probably going to get water pouring.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine they're going to be moving fast at this point.
I mean, at this point, Rustak is grinning. He's like, I don't know if it was enough,
Just
but
like-
that's great.
It's better. It has to be enough.
Absolutely. We might make it to the twins at this point.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go. Let's go.
do
So full sail again. The arrows have definitely slowed. They've got other things on their mind at this point. So they have definitely slowed. And you can see as you're spinning away, the wind is nice. You're seeing them in the distance, and you're getting a decent distance. After about 10 minutes, that wall does go away.
That ship's gotta be effed though.
You see them in the distance. You can't really tell if they're
If
in
they were
pursuit or
going
not.
that fast, there's no way. Right?
Titanic.
Titanic, totally.
I mean, it
That
was
boat's
about,
wrecked
if it was
and
10 feet
sinking.
up, at the very least, the boat would have been going like this, and the bottom half of it would be just
ripped off.
yeah, just ripped off
Yeah.
for the first 50 feet.
You can't tell if it's pursuing yet, but it is in the distance.
It's there. Okay. Let's just keep going.
I look out for the part where it breaks in half.
Yeah.
Everyone's favorite part of the movie.
All right. What are you doing now?
Have we hanged our flags / posts yet? Or
Are we
bars?
close enough to do that?
Not close enough.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
let's
wait.
So we're still, how far away are we from? About
You're
like
still a few hours away from it.
Oh, okay. So,
I am running around trying to like mend anything that got messed up by the arrows.
Cool, great. You've actually done a really good job kind of keeping things in play. Yeah, there are some scorch marks and some boards that have gotten a little more scorched than others, but most of the arrows have done minimal damage. You got a little bit of blood on a few people, but other than that, you've done a really good job kind of keeping the boat safe. Everybody down below deck was safe from the arrows. It's
Cool.
relatively well done, y'all. Yeah, not a lot happening at this point. After about an hour, as you're going through, Rustak is looking back. He hasn't really seen anything. we're approaching the twins.
Okay.
We could.
Saved our bacon again.
I know, these walls. I love them. Only these walls.
I really miss being a spellcaster.
So let's get our, I guess if we're close, let's get our flags hanging and everything, right?
We'll probably get them soon. We're
Okay.
closer. The last thing you want to do is raise too high so any ships that don't have the right permissions to go through. This
okay.
needs to be at a certain place. We're getting close, but we'll get them there.
You're an honest man, right?
I like to think so.
Okay, just check.
Are you an honest woman?
I would like to think so as well.
Yeah. Is there a reason you asked?
No, I'm just making sure.
Okay. Yeah.
I ask everybody that when I meet them.
That's your normal greeting?
Yeah.
Are you
honest?
Nope.
No, I'm a piece of shit.
What the French call garbage.
Okay. What are y'all doing?
Waiting.
I'm keeping my eye, like, for the Hasbros.
You do see a point in the distance.
Okay.
It's hard to tell what's going on, but there is something definitely in the distance.
There's no way they're going to be able to get through the twins, right? I don't know.
Even if they do at this point, they'll be a good distance behind us. We'll be able to get somewhere.
That ship has to be hurting.
Toads.
I'm just going to keep my eye on them.
Okay. Keeping your eye heading on. Excellent.
And helping with any
Sure.
boat stuff.
Sure.
I mean, either way, there's not anything we can do about it at this point.
Stop it.
I mean, I can do another one.
I've rolled, so I'm rolling to see what's happening with you guys, like you're rolling. So if you roll bad, the Hasbros catch up. If you roll good, you guys are out there. I have rolled 3 1s in a row.
Ooh.
So I'm just saying, as you look
You
back,
should be rolling for the Hasbros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should
Why
be
are you
rolling.
We roll for ourselves.
I will let you roll from now on. How's that?
So the Hasbro should be like dead. Completely waterlogged.
Totally dead.
Sea zombies.
Sea zombies. Oh no.
You do see
Zombie
a
mermaids?
ship in the distance. It is getting closer. It's still a decent amount away, though. But it is getting closer.
All right. They're coming.
Let's keep going.
Just keep moving.
Full speed ahead.
We can't do anything until they get close again.
Can you guess that
Yeah, I mean,
spell
worst case, we
again?
just do that twice and see if it takes there.
Roll for me.
Finally.
Roll a 1.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Do I add anything?
No. I'm just rolling 10 or above, below 10.
Oh,
Okay, 12.
Yay.
So yeah, they're there. They're not getting much closer. Everything seems fine. You're getting close enough. Rustak looks at you and is like, okay, we're going to need to start flying the symbols now. They're going to need to be at the top of the mast.
Okay.
You okay?
Okay.
I don't know how you're going to lash the bars on. I don't know if you're going to hold them or if you're going to tie them on. I don't know how
I
you're
have a
going to do
sewing
that.
kit. I'm just going to.
Little piece of thread.
Whatever works.
Okay.
But we need to get the symbols flying at this point. Can I see the dress?
So I take the fabric out of the strawberry mixture. Looks pretty red.
I have a robe.
Okay.
My daughter eats enough strawberries. I know that this works. It happens.
It happens. Okay, yeah.
So I'm going to start to just sew it to a piece of rope.
Perfect.
And we need 3 of them.
I can mage hand it up there too, so we don't have to like dangerously climb to the top of the mast.
Okay,
I'm
and then
halfway up the
somehow,
mast.
how do what do we do with the bars? Like, how does that work?
Well, normally ships are equipped to throw them on there. This ship does not have anything to attach the bars to. I don't know how you're going to attach them to the mast, but they're going to have to be up there.
Can you draw what this looks like for us?
Yes, it would look like. Where's your little thing? I don't know.
Here.
If we
Yeah,
had
you can draw on, like-
2 ropes, could that work?
Normally, what you're looking at is you've got the mast, and you will have a number of flags,
Oh, okay.
and then there's a mechanism where they attach up to 3 bars.
Oh, okay, so it's just like
Oh, they would just stick out.
Yeah.
And how heavy are these pieces of wood? Like, how long are they?
I mean, these are about like 4 foot. They're not.
Oh,
super
they're not
heavy.
that bad.
No, they're not
so
super heavy.
So I'm going to take part of my rope and lash it to myself and the pole and hold one.
your arms are gonna get very tight.
Okay.
Well, I mean, when we get close, I'll hold it out. It's only 4 feet long. It's not that heavy.
I mean,
It might be a while.
It might be a hot minute to get through the twins.
And we might need
Well,
you.
what can we attach it to? There's gonna be something we can attach. I mean, that can't be that hard, right?
I could use my
Famous last words.
hand axe and just kind of like carve out a nook,
Yes.
a little,
Like a little
and slide it through.
notch.
okay.
A little notch, a notch.
Notch, yeah. All right,
Notch it.
Carving out a notch in the piece of wood that
Yeah,
you
gently.
can kind of like
Yeah.
put on the thing.
All right.
Sure.
I'm up there. So I got my dagger, and I'm trying to do the same thing
Okay.
for a second one.
All right. Putting that in there. Decent amount of work. You're able to make flags and bars that look like they're going to be in there. As you finish up, you see in the distance, you see the coastline kind of turn a corner. And as you're turning that corner in the distance, you see just this tall black tower in the distance. And that's when Rusek says, Tyresia, one of the twins.
Perfect.
We can get there.
Cool.
Give me a roll.
Nat 20.
Things are looking good. Things are looking good. The weather's looking good. You're looking back. The boat is still back there. It's closed a little bit, but not a lot. They're definitely slower than they were before.
Thank God.
Perfect.
As you're starting to sail through, you do notice one thing interesting, I guess. You might call it interesting. The water looks almost iridescent.
Oh, wait. Is iridescent clear or not clear?
Shiny, glimmery.
It's like
Shiny, glimmery,
shimmery.
colorful. Shimmery, colorful.
Like it
kind of
has
thing.
oil.
Let's just make sure it wasn't black.
Kinda like that.
It was my main concern.
No, not black, not black.
It looks black.
Like fine oiled leather.
Yeah, a lot of
It's
no.
a good callback.
Really good
Some
callback.
shine to it.
Episode 1.
It just looks like it's filled with glitter.
1 through 5.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
But yeah, the water almost looks iridescent and smells great. Like, oh man, this is like
Like food or like
Someone put some essential oils in there.
somebody put a bunch of
honeysuckle.
essential
Cheeseburger water.
Sure. Yeah,
Our
would
noses
you like
just
to
carry
smell
us to
it?
shore.
That's what it smells like.
Interesting.
Does it smell different to each of us?
What do you smell?
Man, it smells like roses in the water.
Roses? You're getting honeysuckle? What are you smelling?
Metal.
Smells like metal, like
pennies.
coppery
Yeah.
metal.
Uh-huh.
Bucks, what do you smell?
The snozberries smell like snozberries.
Snozberries. Oh, that's the most snozberry smell you've ever smelled before.
Interesting.
And
like
it's like
diamonds.
the sun's even shining brighter than you would normally think. It is like super nice.
I feel like
Oh.
there's something happening that I feel like I know what it
There's
is because I'm a wizard and I know
enchantment.
about it.
I am attempting now to stand in the shadow of the mast.
I think.
Really good
I
idea.
don't like
This
this
is
stuff.
Really good idea. Because it is.
Can
Yeah, I was like,
Very
oh,
sunny.
never mind. This place is terrible.
I'd like to detect magic
Okay.
around me. I think that's a cantrip. Let me double check. But no, it's for something. Yes. So I would like to see if there is. Well, okay, because it says I can sense it within 30 feet of me, but I don't know if it necessarily be attached to an object or anything like that.
Right.
But I just want to know if there's magic within 30 feet of me,
I mean,
Magic's in the air.
because I feel like I'm
that's probably an accurate way to say it. This area feels enchanted in some way. In some
Does
way.
it have a school of magic? Because she learns that too.
Yes, I do.
No.
I taste bourbon,
This is
but I'm not drinking it.
It's weird. It's weird how that works.
It's a great place.
Give me a roll.
Totally.
Oh, it's consistent. 6.
As you all are taking this in, Bucks is at the bow of the ship, and as he's tasting the bourbon, he looks over and he sees another ship in the distance.
Second one?
Another ship in the distance. Second ship.
Like next to the Hasbros or
No.
ahead of us?
Other direction. So if you were looking at this as you were entering the bay, the Hasbros will be behind you as you're turning the corner. You can see the Tower of Tyresia here. Bucks looks off to the starboard and sees a ship here.
Does it by chance look like the Essalund ship?
It does not.
Do we have any other ship riding enemies?
Probably.
Yeah, well, they're here.
Cool.
Does the Lich know how to ride a boat? Does Lich
Give me
Harvey-
a perception check for everybody.
Everybody?
5.
Oh, yeah, definitely don't roll above a 5 at all.
16.
16.
I'm sorry, what was the roll again?
Perception.
Perception. 17.
17.
8.
8. You two think you hear like a chanting.
Oh no. What? Does it sound like the chanting from the fire?
It's hard to tell because there's birds tweaking.
Twerking?
Twerking and birds twerking.
This is a magical place.
Very distracting, you're right.
It really is, right?
Come on, birds.
Work it. Birds twerking and
Naughty cypress. That's a tree. It's not a bird.
Can I reach
I love
the
what you
water?
did with that, though. Can you reach the
Or
water?
can I get to a point, like, can I climb down or something and to touch the water?
If you wanted to try to climb down, you'd have to like tie rope something and climb down. There's not really a lot of stuff on this ship.
Okay. I want to...
Could you just like
Okay, never
tie a rope to a mug and throw that in the water and bring it back up?
Could I inspect the water from up here?
No.
Investigate?
You'll have to get down there. What are you trying to investigate, actually? Let me ask you that first.
I want to see if, when I touch the water, if anything changes to like what we're seeing and smelling and stuff around us.
You would have to get down there. You wouldn't be able to do it from a distance. Give me a roll.
So is it Hasbro's part dose?
God, I hope not.
Dose has bro.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Nice.
Not gonna have any more the rest of our game.
Combat 1.
Oh, good stuff.
We're
good stuff. You're sailing through. You do see the ship off the distance. At this point, you see a ship behind you and a ship that's ahead of you off to starboard. It's hard to tell if they're going to be able to intercept you or not at this point. But you do see the Tower of Tyresia not too far off, and Rustak actually sees that ship, and you can tell there's a little bit of concern in his eyes.
Does it look like it's trying to cut us off? Or does it look like it's just floating along?
Ships generally in the bay will head north. This one is heading west. So.
Unfortunate.
You still going to try to get down there and touch that water?
But I bet they didn't see that wall trick from before.
Yeah, true.
They don't know.
They don't know me.
Ahoy,
I
friends!
can,
Like,
if
no.
I can tie a rope around you and
Well, I don't. It's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
I mean the water. There's something up with the water.
I know.
I can tie a rope around you and lower you down and we can pull you back up.
Okay.
Okay.
You want her to do it, not me?
No, one. Oh, no, I'm But can I allow both of them to lower me down quickly, and then I'm going to go in and I'm going to kick the water, whack with my hand, and when I do it, I want to know if it stays iridescent or
Sure.
if there's like normal water underneath it that's coming.
Okay.
Because
Right.
I have a little bit of logic.
That's
in my
fair
head. I don't know if
enough.
it's
That's
real,
fair enough.
but-
Oh, yeah. There's something in the water. That dog water.
I'm sorry. Anyway, so you both are lowering her down.
Is that the monster
into the
manual you
water.
were just holding?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I'm
Weird.
not going in the water. I'm just very lightly touching the water with very sharp reaction speed to
Too quickly.
my hand comes.
The Wizard of Oz comes through.
As you're getting down, the water just looks crystal clear. The iridescence is just, it almost looks like it's part of the water. Even when you look through, the water is so clear, you can see plants underneath, you can see fish underneath. They all just look this brilliant color. You reach down, you touch the water, it's water. It just looks different. Everything is just brilliantly colored.
But it wasn't brilliantly colored before.
Well, I mean, it is. I
It
mean,
is,
it's kind
okay.
of, yeah.
So it
yeah.
didn't change, basically.
What
when
you're
I
really
touched it.
seeing is like all of the vegetation and the fish and everything underwater is so brilliant. It's making the water appear as if it's iridescent, but it's just water.
Okay.
Grab a fish.
Giant shark.
Baby
All right.
shark.
Pull me back up,
Do-do-do-do-do. Give me a roll.
You dropped me in water somehow.
No, 16.
16? Yeah. You're able to pull her up. Everything seems fine. The boat behind you is not closing. The one up to the right, still hard to say, but it looks like they're going to try to cut you off at this point.
Does it look like they're going to get to us before the tower?
Let's see. Give me a roll.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 16.
Worst dice.
What does that mean?
That means that there's a decent chance they could cut you off. It's going to be close, though. The tower could be in range at that point.
What, I mean, do we know that they're bad?
No.
We're just
We are
assuming they're
speculating.
bad
We don't know
because
anything about
Give me a
it.
perception.
Because everything is bad.
we live in a bad place.
Naturally, they'd be
5.
chasing us.
Five.
Bad world.
You hear a rhythmic chanting.
So we can. It's the
From
safe
the
assumption.
from the right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know any good rhythmic chanters, except maybe yoga people.
Fair.
I don't know. I don't do yoga.
Yeah.
Bop bop a loo bop.
So we could do the wall thing again.
We could do that,
I'm just
but
worried
we
that-
can't pass through either. So we need to make sure it's not like in front of us.
Question: do they know the signal?
Do they have?
Do we
the
say-
They do
thing?
now.
Give me a perception check.
All of us.
How about I look at the thing? Do they have the
I
same
look at
thing
the
we
thing.
have?
I mean, that's fair enough. You've got it up there, and at this point, they're close enough so you can see the mast. You do not see any type of flags flying. You don't see any bars or anything like that.
They might not know.
So how close do we think it's going to be? Sailor Man.
Give me a roll.
No, I
I
didn't
rolled
do
last
too well.
time.
The
You roll last time?
trigonometry.
You just rolled. Give me a roll.
Or the time.
Yeah, don't let me roll. Jesus.
8. Sorry.
I mean, it's hard to say, but if you were to ask Ristak would say they're going to cut us off.
Just gotta wait till we get close enough. Throw up a wall again.
Fine.
If we can
Eyeballing.
get close enough to Terracia, then they could help, but we might get caught in the crossfire.
Do you think we would get close enough?
Give me a roll.
We were really grilling this poor guy. He's like barely alive.
Or
Give us fucking answers.
I've been on a boat before.
I don't think so.
The thing is,
you don't think we would?
I don't think we'll be close enough unless we can come up with something else to get the speed up.
Yeah, guys, the thing is, it doesn't. I mean, we can't do anything to them until we get within 120 feet. So it doesn't matter. We just have to keep getting as close as we can, and then see where we're at when they catch up to us. Till they get 120 feet, unless this
guess-
magical, weird ass water does something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I mean, my thought with
I'm gonna
touching
go
the
downstairs
water.
for a little while. I don't feel good.
That sun's getting to you, huh?
Yeah. So I'm just hanging out at the bottom of the stairs,
It's like-
trying to listen.
Come on, guys.
So my only thought would be if it was like this is probably getting way too thought about. But if it was like some type of like scare tactic, and they were using a spell that I know called Major Image, which puts like sounds and sights and anything, you're basically immersed into an illusion unless you disrupt it. Basically, you could tell like if it was like a door, you could push your hand through it or something, and then you would know. So I just didn't like, is it even really there? I don't know. That's where my mind was going with that. But
It's fair.
probably
But why
Really out
would
of
they be
line.
doing that?
to make us maybe slow down or react. I don't know. I
Slow down
have no
so the
idea.
other one could catch up or
Just
something.
really grasping.
Who was the last person that rolled?
Brady.
I'm gonna do another die.
Flesh one.
Uh,
That, I thought that didn't count. That was a drop.
Can
That was a drop, not a roll.
I'll let you roll.
Thank you. 11.
You lucky dog.
Oh no.
Rustak is steering a little closer to the coast. It's risky, but he can get a little closer to the coast and at least get a little more distance from that ship. So maybe you can get closer to the tower at this point. It's still going to be very, very close.
You just jump off and go to shore.
Rustak's like, what?
What's that?
What's that?
Well, we saved your lives. Bye.
Figure it out from here. We've done our part.
Plans?
I love that Bucks, who thinks he's the captain right now, just thinks standing at the front of the ship is like.
That's what captains do, right?
I am the captain.
I've been posing up here for like 40 minutes.
But he thinks he's being successful too.
I'm getting us there.
I'm just imagining you
Somebody's
like
gotta
legs
navigate,
up.
right?
That's what the navigator's for. I'm captaining.
Yes.
Give me another roll.
I make the boat move forward by standing up here.
That's how it works.
It seems to be working. The boat behind is not catching up. You actually notice another small dot in the distance behind.
Oh my god.
Three boats?
The witch has a
They're
boat
really far
too.
behind us.
Three
That's
ships.
okay.
3 ships.
Oh, maybe that's what's her face.
Edward?
Yeah.
Way to get here on time, Evelyn.
I mean, if she was on the other side.
I guess.
Whatever.
She needs to be
Meanwhile, a bunch of axe-wielding assholes and mystery jokers
Mystery jokers.
sailing better than everyone.
Let's see how much longer you guys have to figure this out. Actually, let's do this. You're going to take one more roll. One more roll to see if you can make it to the tower before they.
Don't point at me.
Anybody got
I
inspiration?
think it's on you.
I rolled last time, got an 18.
Not Bucks. Please not Bucks.
You can use luck, can't you?
It's got to be Bucks.
You want me to use luck on a
If it means we're
arbitrary roll
Yes.
like that?
Well, we're just gonna get really good roll anyway.
20, maybe.
Oh, look at that.
Teetered.
That's when you needed it. That's when you needed it. So Rustak has been able to steer the boat closer to the coast, and it seems to be working. The other ship is trying to close in, and they are not giving ground at all. As you're getting there, you can see Rustak getting anxious because the Tower of Tyre is definitely getting closer. You get to a certain point, and at some point you almost hear this, it's like a grinding, and it just echoes all around. It's just this grinding of metal scraping against each other. In the distance from the Tower of Tyre, you see something just flying out from the top of the tower, heading towards the other ship. In midair, it's like it scatters everywhere, and you hear just this whistling all around as these things fall down towards the other ship. As it hits the ship, you see pieces of wood flying up, even from where you are. They're 500 feet away at least, and you see pieces of wood flying up in the air. You hear that grinding and grinding and grinding again. A moment later, you see another flying out of the top of the Tower Sia. As it goes into the air, it explodes again, and more of these whistlings come down, and you just see the ship just bursting into splinters everywhere around. As you look back in the back, you do see the other ship closing in on you, but at this point, Rustak says that's their choice, and he keeps flying through. As you get closer and closer to the Tower of Tyre, you see a figure on these cliffs, because it's at the top of the cliff. You see a figure on the top of the cliffs, and it pulls up a signal, and you see 3 flags, green bar, yellow bar. And they just kind of do a signal, they lay it back down again, and you are able to continue through. And you see the tower is just towering over the cliffs. It's just this huge ancient stone structure. And even as you look, Buck's in the captain's position at the bow of the ship, looking over starboard, and in the far distance, very, very far distance, you see another, what looks like a tall black tower in the distance. That would be the sister of the twins. You're able to pass by, and as you pass by, you can see the remnants of the ship sinking down. You see people holding on to pieces of wood.
Do they
in the
look like
water.
barbarians?
Do you want to try to check?
Yes, I do.
Give me perception.
Suck at this. 5.
It's hard to tell from that distance. You'd have to get closer.
Sail up on them. Yep.
Yeah, so what's the plan?
While I'm downstairs, since I've just been down there, I was kind of like trying to medicine the people that were down there a little bit, and as much as I could, whatever I could do with limited materials. And
She wants this wood.
just clean them up a little bit.
Sure.
And stuff. And Sarah was down there too.
Like a wood pulp with your mouth.
I want to ask Sarah, how what kind of lengths is this guy going to go to get you back?
Oh, my husband. That's a very good question. He did have me locked in that island for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
So it's a very good question, and at this point, he definitely knows I'm not there.
Right.
I would say any length.
Any length. Great. Awesome. Do you know anyone here?
Anyone where?
Where would you like us to drop
we're-
you off?
Uber to the shore. To B&B for the night.
Do I know the town that we're going into?
At this point, no. You just.
Oh, okay. I don't know enough about it. Okay. In Essalund, do you know anyone, or has everyone died?
I've been locked in that island for hundreds of years.
Right. Where are you
Couple
from?
elves.
Where am I from?
Yes.
I was originally from Norcia, but then I migrated up and I lived in Ellenest for a while.
Okay. I've heard of those places.
They're wonderful place.
Okay. Cool. And then I leave.
Nice chat. Thank you.
Great talking.
Wonderful.
I heard of
Guys,
those places.
Sarah is pretty sure this guy is going to do whatever he can to get her back. And she doesn't know anyone, but she's from Ellenest and Norcia. We can leave her there.
I'm just gonna walk
Where
up
are
to
we
Bucks and
now?
be like, "Good job, Cap," and kind of roll my eyes and keep walking.
His name is Cap? That's weird.
We're at
That's your
halfway.
new name.
We're at the halfway point. Let's take a quick break right now. And Voice of God. Anything happening over there in the chat, Voice of God?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! I love lots of stuff.
We got a couple questions.
Mm-hmm.
So, Biscuit wants to know who will be the first to be locked in a closet in 2019, and will we ever learn about the gruesome life of the poor purse puppy?
Oh God, we'll have to do an entire episode from the perspective of this or something.
Snugs. Poor
He's
Snugs.
gonna be locked. Positive your purse.
I get to be the half-chewed pack of Trident in that one.
You know, going to the original question about the closet thing, I really like the concept of, like, you know, permadeath is a thing in D&D, but I like, instead of just casting a spell and being resurrected, I really like the concept of having to do something.
Yeah.
Which is why we kind of did this thing with Malibu, where, for those of you who missed it, it was one of my favorite
It
things.
was so much fun.
It was like super cool. I thought it was
It's like Stranger Things.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. She was literally locked in a dark closet, and they had to use walkie-talkies
No
to
joke.
navigate her.
He had to
Yeah.
stream it by herself for the whole time.
Yeah.
Like
Yep,
3
it was.
My butt went numb. Sitting on a floor in a closet. Wasn't
It wouldn't be a day back without dropping my back.
Next time we'll have to get you some comfy pillows.
Yeah, I'll get some. I don't know if I don't know
'Cause you're
if
the
they'll do the
one
same
dying
thing
next
again.
Yeah.
But
Like, I'm just dead.
I'm just dead.
I'm dead.
I'm just done with doing that.
Right.
But you know, we'll see about something. There could be something else, but I don't know if it'll be the same thing. But I like the idea of having them do something instead of just I cast resurrection. Boo.
Well, that resurrection spell wasn't that easy, I feel like. We went through a lot of trouble to catch
Well, yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
But like when you get to be a higher level cleric and you get a resurrection spell, it's like your guy dies. You're like, you're good. No, what the
Hopefully
heck?
none of us will have to do that this
Yeah.
year. Hopefully.
And I really do want to see the life of that dog. Anyway, what else we got?
And Trollsy wants to know, does Bucks have a giant pirate hat?
Nah, well, at home. Two.
Actually, wow.
Interesting.
Hardcore pirate hat.
Nah, he just has like cowboyish hat.
Just cowboyish hat. That fits Bucks. That fits Bucks for sure.
It's the closest assimilation he could get to what he remembers from back home.
Okay.
Nice. So, Voice of God, we've had how many criticals so far?
So far, well, I only have counted the ones that you told me to count.
Okay, all right. How many has that been?
Because
We probably
You
rolled
said
about
only
6 or 7
combat,
now.
and
Yeah.
then you changed it.
There
How
were,
many have you given out? Because we've had some good rolls tonight.
So we're on our second giveaway because we also had 2 subs.
Oh, nice. Thanks for the sub, y'all.
There will be 3 giveaways so far.
Nice. Why don't we go ahead and do another one? Because we had a lot of criticals, or a lot of 20s at least. And let's do that. And thanks everybody for hanging out again with the new stream. It's been a year since we've been in Essalund, so thanks for coming back and enjoying the adventure. And thanks for the subs. Appreciate it. Remember, we're going to give away more codes for subs, follows, and patrons, so keep doing that, and more criticals. If we'd been in combat, who knows how many we could have had at this point, but they did a good job of avoiding combat. It was a pain. I made them work for it. But Kelsey's in chat. Hey, Kelsey, what's going on? Kelsey was in Rusted Heart, so welcome to the chat, Kelsey. Hello. Let's see what else we got. Anything else in there, Voice of God?
No.
No.
You got some follows, got some subs.
I like it. All the follows, all the subs. Keep doing the things.
Jokes.
Jokes are always good. Remember, if you got any questions or anything, tag Weirdlings in there. And I do want to try to get title suggestions again. So if you guys have any suggestions for titles of this episode, tag Weirdlings, give title suggestions at the end. We'll see if we can get a few good ones out of there.
So Bert did say earlier, so now Arya is the new telephone instead of Farouk.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, my God.
I'm gonna do what?
Telephone.
That was my entire role in Rusted Heart, was to like send messages to people with my magic.
It's a very high spell slot, so I don't do it unless
I know, right? They're like, you just send him some brain magic. I'm like, but it's a spell. You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Seriously,
Yeah.
like where we were, none of his other spells worked, so it's like you might as well use this one because that's the one
That
good one we
helps.
got. Yeah.
I was a bard that was all about charm, and we went to like I think 3 or 4 planes where charming didn't help. 2? No, Mechanus, the Beastlands, and the Abyss.
Oh, what you were doing in the abyss was a creature you couldn't do it to.
Yeah, no.
Well, everywhere we went, we ran into creatures that couldn't be charmed, or we were in a land where you could charm.
Anyway, so I was an owl for Rusted Heart. Anyway,
It took me like 6 of those references to actually figure out what he was talking about.
Harry Potter.
Even though you said it every time, I was like, I still don't get it.
Still don't get
I
it?
looked it up.
Okay, you guys have made it past the Tower of Tyresia. You guys are not going to try to get to the wreckage or anything like that? You're just going to keep on moving through?
To the wreckage?
Well, she wanted to see if they were barbarians.
Oh.
I'm kind of curious who it was.
We need one of those
Yeah.
telescope things. It's telescoping.
This ship was not equipped when you guys got it. It was ready to sail, and that was it.
Was not equipped for regular sailing functions.
Naturally.
If only I had a falcon.
If only. Oh, only had a falcon named Millie.
I was like, you do. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait,
you
no.
don't.
Oh, no. Oh.
Fly, snuggle.
Whatever happened to Ducky?
Oh, man. You just depressed Bucks right there.
I'm sorry.
I have a mouse.
Didn't mean to get this quite.
Oh, yeah, we have a friend out there we haven't saved.
We have just another loose end to this knot that we have going.
We're just going to drop creatures in different lands.
So there's no way to see what's going on with that boat without like getting.
You'll have to get a little closer. Yeah. From where you are at the distance, I mean, they're in the
But I
water.
can't
There's a
just
lot of
like turn the
wreckage.
ship around to go.
I mean, you can.
Like the worst idea.
It's a
ever.
long turn.
Yeah, we're okay. We're not going to do that.
Okay.
They were chanting.
They were
Bad.
chanting.
They were chanting.
It's just like a rowing team.
It was a
took
familiar
out.
Okay,
You
so
could-
it was.
You could make that assumption at that point.
Man,
Was the assumption you made?
it was probably.
More
Bad.
Hasbro's?
Can I see your map real quick?
Yeah, of course.
That's a lot of Hasbro's.
Whack.
Just want to make sure we're in the same place here.
I have a map.
You have a map.
We probably don't we not want to go back to Lantway? I feel like we wreaked havoc on some cities in this general area that we should maybe
Probably a few cities we
be
definitely
looking out
haven't gone
for.
Is
into.
this your player's handbag? Can I look at it?
Sure. Yeah.
I think that was the place that we like.
You guys been to a lot of places. Where you met Essalund is actually not far away, and it's actually where Rustak is kind of heading. He wants to head into Lafford, which is not too far past Tyresia.
Okay, Lafford's right.
Yeah, it's a very small port, and this is a big ship, but it's close
And
enough to
we
land.
could get to Norcia, yeah.
I mean, I'm down to get off of boats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get
In
off of
general,
boats.
I'd like to not be on boats.
Okay,
Yeah.
you do.
Maybe a place to sleep.
Okay, so Rustak is heading for Lafford. If you guys are okay with that, he's just going to steer. And like I said, it's not far off of Tyresia, so he's able to sail in. It's pretty shallow there. This is a pretty deep boat, so you're not going to be able to get too close in there. But as soon as he gets up close, you do see some other boats in at this point. Now that Norcia has opened up, you see a little more traffic. So there are some smaller boats out there. You can try to flag one down and get one a little closer in, but you're not going to be able to get the ship itself in
I think we can
to
totally
dock.
get somebody to help us out. We just rescued these poor, feeble people that need care from the shore. So I think that.
Want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's a small ship, and you're able to flag it down. I don't even want to call that. It's a boat. It's really just been shuttling back and forth between some of the boats around there. He's able to like come up, and he sees like arrows in the side of the boat. And is everything all right up there?
We were
So
attacked.
That seems clear. Is everything all right?
We have very weak people that need some assistance, and would you be willing to help us get them off of this boat into land so we can?
Yes. Are these more the refugees?
Why
They are refugees.
Well, yeah. The council's already set up a camp within Lafford. We can absolutely take them to the camp in Lafford.
Sure.
Sure.
Get
of
these
course,
refugees
yeah.
out here.
Let's do that.
That's like the funnel
Do
of
you
people that
have
bring back to the
a
island.
rope?
Oh no!
Do we have rope?
I have a
Well, I need to.
Totally.
Well, how do we get them down? I don't know.
You
How.
can take the rope off of.
Yeah.
Tie the flags.
Yeah, just pull the flags down.
Okay. Well, sure. Let's start getting people down, and we'll shuttle them out.
Cool. So we'll go down and get everybody out of the bottom and let them know. Except for Sarah, will stay with us, but we'll send the others
Okay.
down together.
So you all send them off. It's a little process. You're able to take them down there. You don't see anything in the background too much, but you do see a ship in the distance, closing relatively quickly. As it closes in, you see someone standing on the bow of the ship, and you recognize Essalund.
It's where the captain stands.
Naturally.
So, I mean, you can actually see her as soon as she can see you on the deck, and just the smile across her face. So she pulls in relatively close, weighs anchor, and is able to get over to the boat and joins you all, and is like, "You made it."
We're surprised too.
Yeah.
How did you get past the? We had to take out a ship on the way through here. How did you get past them?
Who was on the ship?
There were a lot of barbarians on the ship.
3 ships.
How many of these bad guys do you know?
None of them. I don't know what's happening. It's crazy.
How do
Okay.
I not know that's happening for you?
They seemed very intent on following you from where I was. We were able to catch up and see them in pursuit, and there was one that was heavily damaged. What was that?
She did that.
You did
Us.
that? You're my friend.
I would like to think so at this point.
You.
At the very least.
Very less. Very less. Friends. Well, I'm very glad that you made it. I'm shocked. What did you find on the island?
Oh.
Well, let us tell
Well,
you.
here's Sarah. Let her fill you in a little bit.
Hanks, the Lich, Harvey, the Lich's wife. We think we have the Lich's wife.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had her captured for hundreds of years. She said we were able to sneak out with her. Well, sneak is probably not the right term for it, but we got out and we rescued a bunch of captives that they had. They were clearly using to feed this vampiric
Vampire spawn?
spawn that they had.
Yeah.
It's
And where did you get this ship?
we
We stole it from them.
You stole the ship
Yes.
from
From them.
vampires.
Yes.
Yeah.
The spawn.
It's just
They
the
weren't
kind of
using it at the
badasses
time.
we are.
Yeah, they have a whole fleet.
They have
Yes.
So watch out for sea vampires.
a fleet of ships. And at this point, the person who had been shuttling people is on the deck with you all, and he's like, what? What?
What's that now?
Fleet of
We
vampires?
didn't talk about that part.
Fleet of vampires.
Yeah.
And Sarah's just like standing back there and is like,
Hello.
Essalund, that's a dandy of a sword you have there.
why, thank you.
Yeah, it is.
Your sword. Rightfully yours.
When I hold it, it like starts to shine.
Well, I'm glad you're safe, but it sounds like we need to let the council know what's happening. I'm assuming you want to get on to Lafford and rest.
Let's go.
Allow me. And she's got a boat that she's able to get over there. It's a hell of a lot better than the dinghy this guy's been using back and forth.
So nice.
He's able to get you in that. paddles you into Lafford. And Lafford, again, is a small, not a lot going on. There's just really one inn. Not the best accommodations, but right outside of the town, you do see a lot of activity, and that's where the deckhand who was helping out said, well, that's the camp that the council has set up. And you can check with them. There might be someone there. You seem reluctant. And even Essalund at this point is like, why are you reluctant?
I don't know why we're reluctant. What's happening?
Because that council's compromised, I say to my friends and no one else.
Very discreetly.
Essalund was distracted at that moment. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, someone there was working against the council's intent, right? Do I remember that correctly?
I think there was.
I don't really want them to know
Well, so we
who
know-
we have or why we have them.
We already
or-
know Tubin's part of the council, correct?
Tubin's not part of the council.
Okay.
Yeah, but there was a lot of Tubin deniers.
Yes. I think there were some people that we felt like we really weren't super trusting of in the council, for sure.
Well, I don't think we knew who was not trustworthy, but we just know that there's someone not trustworthy.
I did not watch that far back. I don't remember.
I punched a guy.
You did.
Did I? No, or I jumped in the middle of a council meeting.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah,
You did
that's
that.
right. You jumped in the middle
did that.
and caused some drama.
I'm a politician, all right?
Causing drama? No.
Essalund is actually heading towards the camp because it seems like that's where the people that you had were at, and she's been talking to the deck council. She's heading that way. Where do you guys want to go? You can stay there in Lafford. There's an inn you can try. You can go to the refugee camp that the council has set up.
Is there a small market around here?
No.
An inn sounds quite nice.
I think an inn sounds.
Inn is a very
Like a
strong
bar.
word.
The shit shack up there is going to be a fine place.
It might be good. You guys want to head
I
that
mean, what
direction?
is our goal? To eventually get Sarah to Norcia?
We should probably get Sarah to the council, but that is scary. Yeah, I don't. Well, no, because we want to. Sarah, we think that the Lich will come for Sarah. So now that we have Sarah, he's going to come to us, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Well, but I mean, like, we will be prepared.
We
Like,
think-
we could.
I believe, if I remember us thinking, having her was an advantage
Yeah.
over the Lich. Oh, don't remember why. Like
Yeah.
That was
she
the
was
key.
his
It
seemed like a
weakness.
good idea at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
We have a lot of those.
You did it down pretty well, though.
She needed help.
Yeah,
That's
she's
right.
not just someone to be saved, and there you go.
You're on your own.
Enjoy
Did
Norrisy. Try the clams.
Sarah's just kind of standing there looking around. She's actually starting to head towards refugee camp.
All right, Sarah. Hey, dear, where are you going?
Well, over there.
No,
That's where
no,
everyone
no,
else
no.
went.
No, you cannot go over there.
Why can't I go
We
over
need
there?
to keep an eye on you.
But it looks...
You're gonna get murdered.
Why?
Your husband.
He wouldn't murder me.
Okay, well, he's gonna murder everyone around you, and we need you to stay with us so we can make sure that doesn't happen.
But there are people.
There are
This
people.
place isn't safe like it is on the island. It's very, very different, and you need to stick with us.
It's
for
really only safe on that
everything.
island because you weren't allowed to be harmed. The island is a very unsafe place.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, you were locked in a room.
Well,
Just ask any of our waifishly blood-drained crew.
But there are tents.
Yes,
and
we're
it's-
gonna go find a hotel, which will have a bed, and it'll be better than a tent.
But there are people. Do you know how long
We
it's
are
been?
people.
Well, yes, I know that.
The drow in me is like
I'm gonna
very
step
angry
in
now
and
at
be
your
like-
implications.
Walk with me.
Is she okay? It's the...
Drow are people too. You just hear her like yelling.
That's what I meant. I didn't mean to offend her. Okay.
You're fine.
All right.
I think you know that it's not safe.
Well, yes, but I've been
And
locked.
you said that he'll go to any length to get you back,
I know.
which seems murdery to me.
I mean, I...
So maybe,
Murdery.
maybe you just stick with us so that we don't endanger these people who are almost dead anyway. Come on, let's give them a break.
Can't we help them?
Yeah, we're going to.
They eat beef jerky. They should be
Yeah,
fine.
they're totally
It'll be fun.
Them a little.
But we need to figure out like a
Wood chewing.
safe place for you, and that makes sense, right?
Okay. Well, yes.
What do you need? What do you need to feel comfortable right now?
I don't know, honestly. I've been in that room for hundreds of years. They're people.
You want to talk to some people?
Well, yes.
Let's go to a bar. Let's go to a
You
bar.
need a drink.
Let's go have a drink.
Okay.
This is a
Okay.
fine
Get to know
plan.
you a
Okay.
little better.
Okay.
All right, that sounds like a great plan. Edelyn's watching this is like, do we not need to talk to the council about what you found? Isn't that our priority at this point?
Is it?
Bucks, I'm going to let you handle that.
No. We're going to go to the tavern.
I second
Should
this.
we invite her?
You should come to the tavern with us.
I should report to the council is what we found.
Let's have a chit chat first.
Probably not.
We've got some catching up to do.
You trust us, right?
At this point, yes. You're my crew. You're family to me.
What? I trust Edlund.
Yeah,
Totally.
I do too.
Captain. But yeah, the sentiment is there.
I'm the captain.
Can we?
Okay, well, I guess we can wait a bit if that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, can't you just live in the moment?
Grab
Not
a
everything
drink.
has to happen right now. Just relax.
We just survived some harrowing shit.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
Tired.
sure. Let's...
There's
council
like so
can
many
wait.
people
We
who
were
are out
in-
to kill me. That's like a little unsettling.
We were in that compound for
3
like
boats.
a year and a half. Okay.
seemed
That's
like
a lot of people.
Well, all right. Well, there is a tavern over there. We can get drinks, I guess. Is that what you want to do?
yes.
Sounds exactly.
Okay. She leads you to a ramshackle. You've been here before, actually. It is still ramshackle, dilapidated, but opening it up, and they have liquor. There's alcohol in the premises and a smelly guy with a broken down bar.
What's the name of this fine establishment, sir?
Fuck you, Buck.
We've been there before.
Hold on,
No.
I'll see if I can find it.
That's what makes it even better.
City
No.
I ran again?
Lafford.
Lafford. Okay.
Wow.
Hold on.
The Lafford lunch spot.
not
Is that,
it.
oh, Lanford. I'm thinking of Roseanne.
Hold on, I'll find it.
That's funny.
Hold on, it's only been a year and a half
No
since I
big-
looked at this thing. That was one of the very first places you people went to.
Well, you said you
I don't know
lost
if I've
your
ever
notes.
been there.
I lost some of the notes for the last few.
Oh,
I have this
okay.
stuff from the very beginning. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually doing a lot of construction in the house, and some of the notes from the last thing have been misplaced.
Does anybody remember our code word?
What?
Cucumber.
Damn it.
Is that right?
That is
Oh my
totally
God.
bad. I don't know. You can't remember your name half the time.
I know.
Where the heck? No. Come on, Lafford. I know you're in here. Isn't this great, entertaining stuff? It's after the lizard folk.
I don't remember what's that.
Getting closer.
Maybe the owner's just drunk and he can't remember.
I don't know.
I don't remember. What would you want to do?
Just go look at the sign.
I look at the sign. What does it say?
Hey, if anybody in chat knows the name of this thing, let me know, voice of God, and then just give them the Steam code. I don't know. I'm drunk. Do you want a drink or not?
I do. Your finest ale.
Yeah, right. All right, sure. Here you go. And he like throws down some ale at you.
How's it look?
Oh, it looks disgusting.
You.
Nice and murky.
Yep.
Stir,
Definitely murky. Has a little saline scent to it.
stir it up a bit.
Stir it up a bit. Knock that head down, and it looks even more murky.
Oh, I ain't drinking it. Hell
Anybody
no.
It's gonna get
else?
like scurvy or something.
Any drinks for anybody else?
We came to a bar that doesn't even have good.
You mean the Peerless Pearl?
No, Peerless
No.
Pearl is in
That was a
North
boat, wasn't
Sea.
it? No, that says Lafford.
Oh no, the Peerless Pearl was in
That's the
Essalund.
that's
That was
Edelyn's
Edelyn's
ship.
ship that got
God damn it.
sunk. Edelyn's like, really? Anyway,
Oh, what's the
one
name
of
of
our
this bar?
things, is it?
The Peerless Pearl.
Peerless Pearl is somewhere worth it.
No, I mean the one that we're looking for isn't on one of our things, is it? No, that's in Lantway.
Yeah.
It's probably a very long
Anybody
time.
else? Anybody else drinking? No.
Oh, Alaria will order a bourbon.
What
But-
are yours?
Oh, she's gonna make it look like she's drinking it, but she's never gonna actually drink it.
Yeah.
What do
I'm
you
gonna-
got?
I got that. I got that. And I got that.
I pour my drink out onto the floor discreetly, and then fill it up with some good bourbon.
Nice.
I'll just have a cup, please.
Just a cup? I'm not giving you a cup.
For this. Yeah.
You made me clean a cup for nothing. No. Order something or get out.
What was the other thing you had?
That one.
I'll have that one.
Got it.
This one is that one.
Special.
Pull it down. This like gloopy yellow liquid falls into there.
Wine fan, huh?
1 gold.
What?
Ooh, it's something good.
What
if it's
is?
1 gold.
What is this?
That?
Yeah.
That is the yellow sperm of a whale. Quite the delicacy.
Cool. All right.
1 gold, please.
For what?
That alone. I'm giving you a bargain here.
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Oh man.
Supposed to add the vitality. Gives you strength. Virility.
That's what I need.
Yep.
Put some hair on.
Anything else? Ellen's just looking at you like, I'm not drinking here, y'all. There's no way I'm drinking here. Sarah's like, I'll have one of everything. Huh?
Let's go sit down.
I thought I was going to treat.
Find a booth.
Am I not drinking?
Yeah. Let's
You
find a
can
booth.
have some wine.
So let's get
Yeah.
cozy first.
Well,
Settle in a little bit.
I'm like curious about this. I'm like
Smelling it.
swirling it around. What does it smell like?
A little,
Salt.
Thumbs
a little
up?
tongue lick.
Yep.
Ugh. Is it not bad?
You
It's
know,
not bad.
you've had worse oyster water.
Yes.
I could have gone somewhere.
Yeah, Edelyn's like, there's kind of a table. If you want to sit down and tell me what the hell's going on.
Okay.
Sure, let's do that.
All right, so why are we not talking to the council?
Don't look at me. I don't know.
We don't
Okay,
trust.
why are we not?
We don't trust the council. The council has been hiding information, has been denying information. The council is bad news. And I'm not saying the whole council, but someone involved with the council is trouble. And they are connected to potentially Sutsil, potentially Tubendeho,
Tube?
a lot of bad things.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a fact.
But do you have evidence for that?
I did.
And
I don't remember what it is. But I remember being very strongly.
There's something happening here.
I think that your evidence, just like metagame a little bit, was that there were some things happening that only people in the council knew about that you were intercepted with. That was part of it, if I remember right.
I mean, there was also had to do with like interrogating that guy who made it very clear that there was something
Scared
to
of the
be
council.
afraid of.
Right. You gonna share that info with Edelyn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
Edelyn's on the council.
Edelyn's not
She's
on
just
the council.
Oh god.
Wouldn't that be a twist?
I'd be very upset.
Edelyn, after hearing what you're saying, she stops and considers for a while. Give me persuasion.
She got her drunk first.
Well, that can't be great. Persuasion is 7 plus. Oh, God damn it. Stop it. Stop moving. 12.
12. Wow, you got quite the persuasion there.
I do.
I've never heard any of this before, but I'm inclined to believe you. You seem very sure about it, but if the council is in some way corrupted, everyone's in danger. Everyone.
It's kind of our thoughts.
Yeah, that seems right.
But how? You said there were an army of vampires building a fleet on that island?
Yes.
We have to tell someone.
Oh, we can tell them about the vampires.
We took all their food.
I don't want them to know about
Oh, them.
her.
The people. About, oh, her.
Yeah, that's right out.
Okay.
We don't want anyone knowing that we have potentially a powerful force and or attractor of...
You
What?
maybe I'm remembering this wrong, but when you were explaining this first on the ship, I think you mentioned something about the Lich's wife with the deckhand that was helping stuff right there. We may want to find him then.
That guy.
Where? Did
What were we
he get
saying
off
for that?
originally?
No, he was on there when you were talking about it because he was looking at it like,
I don't remember talking about the Lich in front of that guy.
yeah, I totally did.
Oh, goddamn
He
it.
heard. He's heard something about He's the fleet of vampires. He definitely.
It's your
definitely
choice.
that.
Well, Edelin leans in and he's like, well, the heart of the Lich has been a legend in Essalund for
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, they have a chain.
I mean, who knows if anyone will believe him if he says anything like that. You could just let him go. Maybe finding him and hunting him down would validate things. Maybe letting him go is the right choice. Let him sound crazy.
What's that guy gonna say?
Well, who's gonna? I mean, people are barely even gonna believe us. I don't imagine if one person.
Are we sure that he heard about Sarah?
I don't remember.
I thought he
that
heard
at
just
all.
about the vampire
Me
fleet. Was my
too.
impression because he was like vampires.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Because we weren't talking about the Lich.
Maybe I'm misremembering.
To
Horse of
any
God, do
degree.
you remember if they were talking about the Lich on this
We
boat?
only heard about the vampires.
All right,
We
all right.
didn't know vampires?
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, cool.
Vampires? All right, then let's go with
Vampires?
that. Fair enough. Cool. Okay, well then we need to tell the council, and with the refugee camp just over, then we could check it out there. We can at least get in contact with them there and at least let them know about that. Does that at least sound fair?
I don't think that we should bring Sarah to the council though.
No.
Could
definitely not.
you convey the message
What?
I agree with this.
about
No.
just about they'll trust, but like Edwin's a well-respected, well-known. If she says that she
Don't remember the scene that Bucks made last time?
The council couldn't protect her father figure. And he was right there.
yeah, you were kind of shitty.
Council sucks.
They do suck.
Edelin's like,
Respectfully,
as someone who's wanted to be in the council your whole life, I mean, really?
Was it a
There's something
particular like sect?
we couldn't
Of
figure out
the-
who.
We don't know who it is.
We know that there was just somebody connected.
Not the entirety of the council sucks. Just someone in the council sucks.
I was about to say, because the council is over there taking care of the refugees, the farms that have been destroyed, they are only alive because of what the council's doing.
Or acting like they're doing.
I mean, maybe you should go look.
I don't really want anything to do with them, honestly.
Well, the council is the only one that can stop this apparent fleet of vampires.
So they should be notified.
They should be notified. They should also know that these barbarians were pursuing you through the twins. Who goes
What?
through the twins?
What if we send Ristak
upsetting.
up there since he was actually captured?
As a special emissary
Yes.
of the Heroes of Awesome.
I mean,
Junior Woodchuck
he would
member.
have so much more insight into the treatment and like what's happening if he had been nearly
Tortured.
drained of his life.
I like that.
Fine.
Send him on a horse.
Go get him, boy!
Go get him.
You're in the council now.
Get it.
I'm very mad.
And where is this Restak?
He's in the camp. We'll just
Yeah.
go get him from the camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll recognize him. He's the guy who can sail a boat.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you say so, but then what then?
It's a good question.
We go to a better tavern.
I think we need to find a safe place for Sarah and for all of us. And
It seems like Norcia might be a good option just because
We have a house there.
we have like multiple areas that we can.
we own
access.
real estate
A sweet house, too.
in Norcia.
Really? Was not aware of that. Okay. Well, it is quite the journey out there. Do you want to go now, or should we at least stay here for the evening? Or I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. My ship is here. I should not be going to Norcia.
How far is it foot by foot?
As I remember, it was like a couple of days.
A couple of days. We've been all over this world. We could do a couple of days.
Well,
Question?
So, Trollsy popped up in chat and said the succulent oyster was the first inn they visited. Was that this
Succulent
inn?
oyster.
But that was in Norcia.
That was in Norcia. Yeah.
Sorry, Chelsea. Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll need that in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Succulent oyster was the first place you went to, and that was where you first met the first registrar. So yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Going back home.
Yeah.
Go back home after
Go
all
tend to
that.
my rose garden.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if we're going to find this rest stack, we can either do it now. It is getting dark.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're going to want to travel or rest here or what, but what should we do?
To the refugee camp.
Yeah. Let's go get them.
All right, well, let's go on. Sarah's actually taken your...
No.
Sarah,
I knock it out of her hand.
drink this.
Okay. Oh,
It's way better.
oh, this is fabulous. Oh, that's just fabulous. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. What are we doing?
We're going to go hang out with the Fugees.
The Fugees.
Let's put some bars.
Nice. Okay, let's go. Does that mean I get to meet people?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe people you've already met.
So let's have a little talk before we do that.
okay.
You might want to go under a, how we say, a nom de plume. And maybe not admit to people who you really are.
Who am I?
Exactly.
Yeah. Mystery.
Let's give her a name. Or like.
I mean, I'll play. It sounds fun. I haven't played a game in so... Well, vampires do not play games. They just don't. It's sad. I sat there, I talked to one person. The rest of them glared at me the entire time.
God.
For hundreds
That's
of
Hundreds
sad.
of years. Oh, this is
Started talking
amazing.
about Vegetables.
What else can I drink?
Have some milk.
Where did you get milk?
I have milk.
You have... Oh,
I like to make sure it's actually milk.
It's milk.
oh my God, it's been hundreds of years since I've had milk. Oh, this is amazing.
A lot of cows on Vampire World, huh?
Oh, no milk.
A lot of things that
Beautiful.
you were going to be real excited.
I'm ready to go. Let's go. Let's do this. This is just an amazing... Oh, please, let's go.
This is called sarsaparilla.
What do you think about puppies?
I love puppies. It's been forever since I've seen a puppy.
It's your special day.
It's a
You know a puppy?
Yes.
Oh my God, I would
Blow
love
out
to see a
snacks.
puppy. Oh God, what the...
I feel like he's overselling how horrible this dog is.
No, this dog is... Okay.
Doing better. Doing better. Can I have? Do you have any more of that jerky?
Yeah. Okay. I'll give you a meat on the stick.
There you go.
Oh,
There you go.
the rotten.
I
Smell in my
Are you
bag.
sure that's a dog?
Yes.
Yes.
Or a rat.
Nope. Nope. Not so much.
Maybe later.
I love the idea that it might be a rat.
It's not a rat.
Oh, one day we're gonna roll for that.
Hairless.
Oh no.
If you just said it was a rat, people would probably like think it was fine.
If you have a rat tail, we can
cute
glue on the
rat.
back of
Yeah.
it.
No.
That's a good looking rat. I mean,
So,
Yes.
can we call you Susan?
Oh
Susan?
no.
No.
Not Susan.
Okay.
Serafina.
Well, what do you suggest?
Serafina? Give
Which
me
is-
a name. I'm
I
ready
was
for
Let's make this easy to remember.
Jennifer.
it. Jennifer?
Jennifer.
My name can be Jennifer.
Sarah to Jennifer.
And you are her, not her cousin, because you are too wanted. You're my cousin.
And your cousin.
That's why you're here.
Okay.
You're just, yeah.
Wonderful to hang out with you, cousin.
It's so good.
Great. Let's go meet
Jennifer.
some people.
Let's do that.
I think all the alone time kind of messed with her.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
needs,
Just some socialization.
yeah, just
Just socialize.
Just
Yeah, let's do it.
adjust to society.
yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So exciting. Don't let anybody know that you're from the island, okay?
Nope, it will be a secret.
You're from a far
I mean, what was your
inland
life
way.
before you were on the island?
Before I was on the island?
Yeah.
Oh, we were just happy. We had a wonderful estate. He dabbled in sorts of magic and alchemy. He was just a wonderful man. Wonderful man.
Your husband, the
Yes.
village?
Uh-huh. We had a wonderful life together. Beautiful home. Beautiful.
What about
manners.
before you met him?
Before I met him?
Yes.
Oh, before I met him, I actually lived in a small village not too far from here. I was fishing all of the time. It was wonderful.
Still know how to fish?
I think I know that
I know how to
area.
So you're a fisherman.
I'm
Yeah,
a
Is it
fisherman.
respite?
I'm sorry?
Respite?
No, it was just outside of it. It was really just a small little hamlet.
Okay. So that's your thing. You like to fish. You're
I am a fisher.
just
Your
Jennifer.
cousin named Jennifer who fishes.
You are, yes.
This is so exciting. Let's socialize.
Okay.
Let's.
Never been married.
Never been
Never
married.
been
No.
married.
Never been married.
Keep building the story. I love this. Never been married. Jennifer, cousin, fishing, socialize.
It's just your life before you met
It's
him.
just my life.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Socialize.
Okay. All right. We need.
No more booze for her.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are heading out over to the refugee camp?
Yes.
Night is setting. It is definitely getting dark out there. You see tents and fires all over the place. You do see symbols of the council around. You do see registrars around as well. Everywhere you look, you see the people that you dropped off scattered a bunch as well. But you see farmers from around here as well, camping out in the tents. You see one tent in particular where they're handing out food and rations and everything like that. So there's places for bedding, they've got food. It's getting darker, so people are starting to settle in. But you see one tent in particular that just has the markings of the council all over it. It seems kind of be the center of all the activity around there. Not far from that is where they're distributing food, and not far from that is where they're handing out the bedding and everything to the refugees. Where are you going?
We gotta find that dude.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Rishdak.
Rutsack.
Gets worse
That's
every time.
it. Still goes. Good times. I missed
right.
you guys.
So yeah, let's find Rishdak.
How are you going to find Restak?
Look for him.
Sounds
Call his
great.
name.
I mean, let's look for the group of the people that look the most neglected first, because I feel like he's probably going to stick with those people, wouldn't you think?
I'm gonna ask the first person we see when we walk over there. Hey, where'd they put the new guys?
One of the registrars like, what?
All the new group that just came in.
Oh,
Where
they came in from the ship.
Yeah, where they stick them?
Oh, they're in the medical tents.
Oh.
Okay, off we go.
Let's go to the medical tents.
Good question.
All right, medical tents are right around over there. You'll have to go through where they're distributing the food, and it's in the back.
Okay, thanks.
Sure. Who are you?
Oh, we brought them here. We saved them.
Oh, well done. Well
Yeah.
done. Outstanding. I have to admit, you seem familiar. I feel like I've heard.
Oh, what was your name?
What's your name? What's your name?
Oh, I think I have this.
Narwhale.
Norway.
Norway.
Is that a problem?
I don't think we've met before, Norway.
No, we have not. We have not met before, but you seem familiar. I feel like
Couldn't be.
no. I don't know. I've just heard tales. Some of the new people were talking about some
Tales? What tales?
tales of heroic action.
Oh, that was definitely us.
That was you?
For sure, us.
Yeah, I just told you we saved those people.
Yeah.
Narwhal? What's
Oh no!
Narwhal?
You're. I've heard of you. You're the heroes of awesome.
Hey,
I've
look
heard
at
of
you. I see you're wearing our
Absolutely.
t-shirt.
Yeah,
One certainly does stretch us
got
around
the merch
this
store. I
part.
like it. We can sign it on our way back out if you want.
No, that's okay. But nice to meet you all. If you go through the tent and let them know who you are, I'm sure they'll let you just straight through.
Cool, thanks.
Sure, right over there. Wonderful to meet you all.
so nice meeting you.
Yes. Yeah, so you can head over to the camp, and as you're in the camp itself, you see where they're distributing everything. And as you look back, it's a big ass like circus tent. In the back, you do see an area where looks like there are people giving medical care to folk. I don't know if you kind of want to make your way through there, talk to anybody, or you're just heading straight back.
We're looking specifically for him.
Yeah. Does
Right.
it seem like everybody's doing better, though?
There's some people in pretty bad shape when they got here. I mean, a lot of the people below deck were just barely hanging on.
No
so-
one's dead though.
I don't know. You want to go look?
No.
I don't
I mean,
care.
there's nothing we can do about it.
We did what we could.
All right.
Left unsaid.
So you're gonna head back to the
We'll
medical.
just assume they all did A-okay and they're plump and
Under promise, over deliver. Like we'll set it up that way.
Okay, so you can head on back through there and you get into medical, and you see a lot of the people that you saved. And when they notice you come in, they do brighten up. You know, they kind of want to sit up and look at you, and they start motioning over to like the people taking care of them and pointing and everything. So there's definitely a little bit of a murmur when you guys enter the tent. In the back corner, you do see Restak. He's actually sitting up in bed. He gives you a hello as he sees you. Hey.
How you doing, buddy?
Better, I guess. We're here. Thank you again for everything you've done for us.
Thank you. for
Brought you a
helping us with
drink.
the boat.
You brought us a drink?
Wellspur.
Yes, what did you want?
Nobody's drank this. You have your pick.
I mean, right now, water is amazing.
Oh. Water.
I have bourbon.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been quite a while, you have to understand.
Refreshing.
So we kind of have a
Never
small
again.
favor to ask.
Of course. What can I do for you?
So we need some help explaining what happened in the situation that you came from
Yes.
to some people.
Okay. Of course.
Would you be
Whatever I can
willing?
do to help.
Okay.
We have to hurry off and save other people
Okay.
in
Okay.
danger.
Yeah.
All right.
And so we're going to need you to talk to the council.
Conveniently,
report.
there's a council tent here, right?
There is.
You want me?
I think you are a
Well, I
great,
think-
strong person for this. You
Obviously.
you aided our rescue.
You kept her cool.
Yeah.
And you actually lived through it. You know,
were-
like you lived
You were
through
there.
all that torture, you saw all that
You know better than
horrible
we
stuff. Yeah, you can describe what actually is going on better than we can.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it'd be very helpful.
But me?
Yeah.
Yeah, why
you are
not
worthy.
you?
I'm just a lowly farmer. My farm used to be just a few miles down the road, and
You sail really well for a farmer.
Yeah.
it was my life before I started farming. I grew up in Norcia,
Yeah.
moved over to be a farmer, and then
the fishing
But
did
this
dry
might
up there.
open up new opportunities for you. Who knows?
The council deserves to meet you.
Yeah,
And I have a question.
Now
How
you'll
did
be
you
a
get from your
politician.
farm to that island?
that's a good question.
I was taken. My farm was attacked. My family was killed, and we were taken away. It's where all of these people came from. That's why the camp's here.
Do you know who you were taken by or what they looked like, or was it?
Massive groups of undead.
Okay. Fair.
Sorry to bring up sore subject.
Sorry.
I mean, that's okay. But I mean, that's where all of these people here, their farms, their livelihoods have been destroyed.
Yeah. We don't want that
It's
to
the council.
continue to
Yeah,
happen to
I
people.
feel like the council needs to know exactly what happened to you.
Well, if you think
Maybe they'll
It'd be
call
so
us up
heroic
to go
of you.
solve the problem again.
So this guy told us.
if you think, I mean, I mean, I'm not dressed appropriately to meet with anyone from the council, but
I think the decorum can be waived a little bit.
Yeah.
and You have very important
I
information
mean,
for them.
if you think so.
Tell them you represent the heroes of awesome.
Okay. That,
You are
that will mean
loosely
something.
associated
Loosely-
with.
Wait,
you were saved by us.
Yeah.
I was saved by the heroes of awesome.
Spread the
And
good
help
word.
save us.
And
You assisted.
Get yourself a medal out of this.
Yeah.
oh wow, that's.
Right. It's a
I
lot.
mean,
overwhelming.
give me persuasion.
I mean, I'd get a medal.
Toby can't like knight him.
18.
If you think that I can do it, then yes, I would love to help.
I think you could do it better than we could.
Well, then I would love to help in any way I can. If I can help stop this, I will absolutely do that.
Okay.
Awesome. Leave my name out of it.
Well, but I thought I was supposed to say the heroes of awesome.
You don't have to mention me specifically. They could think I died or
A
something.
group of heroes.
I'm not actually sure I even know your name. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
For the best.
Okay. Yes, I will tell them everything that I know, and hopefully that will help. Fabulous. Yes, I will do that for you.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Thank you for doing
Cool,
that for us.
Sure.
Let us know how it goes.
Should I do that here? Or-
We'll
go
give you a
now?
ring.
It's just a figure of speech, man.
Should he do it
I'll
now?
follow up with you later.
What?
Should he do it now?
I mean, there are
Give us, like,
representatives
20
from the
minutes or
council
so.
in the tents over there. I can...
Why don't you give it a night? Why don't you rest
Yeah,
up for
heal
an
up a
evening?
little
What
bit,
if he
take care
dies?
of
What
you.
if somebody kills
He's
him?
not gonna die.
Who's going to kill him here in the refugee camp?
Yeah, there should be a place of safety.
The fourth boat of...
Yeah.
Comes up on land and just like, you're safe, don't worry.
Give me
Okay.
perception.
I mean, he
Or
can
no,
he can go now. We just have to go now, too.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Strength.
Strength check for
yeah, give me perception.
It was so perceptive goal.
Am I?
I mean,
No, I'm not.
Got a +1.
It's a plus.
19.
19. For what it's worth, even though you couldn't tell if they were barbarians, there were clearly people that were alive and holding on to things in the water.
He needs to go now.
Sure, at some point.
Yeah,
is
I
what
want to
you're
make sure
saying.
this happens.
I like to think that the thing like bombs them.
Okay, so let's
as
just tell them to go right now then. Let's just tell them to go right now and not mention that we are here.
Well, why don't we just go? Why don't we just go to Norcia? Take off. What are we doing here?
Well, send.
Well, we want him to tell our story, right? To
Well,
the
maybe we should
council.
just-
Well, we
not
want
let
him
him
to
rest
tell.
first.
Yeah, he want him. Well, okay.
I think we just want to make sure he does it, lives through it.
He goes now. We also go now.
Should we have him write it on a scroll? Get this notarized. Because what if they come and kill the council tonight?
It's like, all right.
I'm sorry, there's a lot of
It could
options.
happen.
There's a lot of things that could happen right
I
now.
mean, really, I'm not going to sweat the council at all. Again,
So yeah, let's go. Let's maybe right now. Do you feel? Are you? Oh, can you walk? Can
I
you
mean,
do that?
yes, they've given me things to eat, and I feel okay. I wish I had more than rags to wear.
I ball out my bloody ruffled shirt.
the one you were going to keep?
I did keep it.
Don't you have like a pirate outfit?
I have this pirate shirt.
I don't
That's
think
the
so.
fluffy shirt.
I mean, I totally have a bunch of disguise clothes.
Do you have like black pants or something
Some
you could wear?
slacks.
Oh my God! So he can get dressed up for the to
Let's
talk
give me
to
your
someone?
genie
Just so he
outfit.
feels more comfortable.
Have some decent clothes.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
I take my bloody shirt back.
Why are you holding them?
I'm gonna wear it at some point. I don't know. You never know when the
Someday. That makes
occasion's gonna come up.
Malibu's going to take a shopping in the next town.
It's true.
It's like going on in Norcia. All right. Well, okay.
Where we have our choice of overalls. God damn it.
So
Straw
he gets
hat.
dressed, just out of sight and comes back. It's like they fit relatively well.
Great.
You look sharp.
So
Thank
you
you.
look smart.
And thank you.
Sharp and smart.
I guess I would be ready to talk to the council now if that's what we need to
Alright,
do.
perfect. Let's do it. Right
If it's
this
not too
way.
late, hopefully they're not sleeping.
They'll see you. You have very important information.
Okay,
Yes.
well, let's go then. They should be over there.
Enjoy. We're going to go.
Okay, I will go. And he marches out, and there's a large tent with
Just picture a giant hog swooping in.
Listen, grabs him.
A barbarian on the hog.
all right, so he marches over to towards the council tent. Where he is headed.
Norcia, I guess.
Norcia.
Before he leaves, I would like to give him some gold. I'm going to give him 5 gold, and I'm going to very friendly, not sexual way embrace his hands and say thank you so much. You are a very honorable person. Honorable. Honorable person. And I hope that your life flourishes, and we are here for you if you ever need us.
5 gold. I'm out.
You actually see kind of tears well up in his face, and he's just like,
Rebuild, bro. Rebuild.
and he just heads towards that tent, standing as tall as he can. You see him trying to put the gold in the little pockets and everything. And just heading towards the tent.
Man-sized pockets.
You guys are. They're not women's pockets. Come on. You guys are headed to Norcia?
Yes.
This is 5'11".
Everybody give me a perception check.
11.
I don't remember this shit.
You were very specific.
I did 11.
I remember being that.
Everybody give me a perception check.
16.
9.
9.
10.
10. Bugs, as you guys are walking out, you hear in the background, and
No,
who exactly are you?
Sorry.
And what do you want again?
He's not getting through.
Fuck them. We're going.
I mean, so why do we want the council to know so badly? Anyway?
You know what? I don't care. Because their whole solution for this vampire
Is
problem was send us.
Yeah.
What the hell are they
Touche.
actually going to do about it? Send us again? They can't do anything. They haven't done anything. The hunters don't do anything. They send us.
I kind of like the island.
What?
It was nice, dark, cloudy. Belvedere's still there. I liked that dog. He was cool.
No. He lives there now.
Oh, man.
It's like a vampire dog.
Then I'd like him. It'd be useful. Right?
Dog, like, saved
He did
somebody's
say,
life.
He saved some asses. When we were in that temple,
Yes.
he did.
Yes, he did.
He's,
Yeah.
I think
See,
he's
There was a reason why we
times.
kept
Oh, yeah.
him.
So many times.
Not wrong.
Good dog.
If the council are the kind of people that don't listen to a man that has very important information for them, they're assholes, and they don't have the world's best.
You can't judge the whole council, though. Everybody's not bad.
All right.
If whoever's in that council tent overseeing these refugees and building all these farms and rebuilding and helping all these people, if they're not going to listen to that guy who has vital information, screw them.
Devil's advocate, how would they know that it's really vital or it's just not some guy, one of the refugees?
They're not even willing to listen to the guy?
All right.
Screw them.
I'm going to go in with the guy. Hey, just real quick.
So you're going over to the guy?
Just popping by.
I'm going to enter the council tent, stand next to the guy.
And the registrar is like, oh, hello?
Hi, do you know who I am?
Bet
you better.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I'm going to
Yes,
come in the
ma'am.
tent behind
That's
her.
right.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just going to back you up.
are you in there as well? Oh, hello. Yes, what can I do for you?
I want you to listen to this guy.
You know him.
Yes,
How do you know?
because I saved him along with my other heroes.
Ah, is this, he's looking at Chris, is this what you're here for? He's like, yes, they've asked me to tell the council what I've seen. Okay, well, come on in. He opens up a little flap, and you do see there are some members of the council in there, just a few. You've seen them. They look familiar from your time in the council when there were all the meetings and everything. You've seen them around the grounds. They're definitely members of the council that you've seen. So this is something, they've sent people down here directly to deal with this issue. He goes in and he holds it open for you.
All right. I'm just going to stand behind him.
You're going in with him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'll stand behind Malibu.
So it's like a line of people. The council members look up. You can tell that there's a couple of people. There's someone from the Wizards Conclave. There's someone over there from the Clerics Conclave.
Okay. I'll address them and say, as you probably know, you sent us to the island to look into something, right?
Yes. And you found... Where are the rest of you?
Hey!
Are you all right?
I'm standing at the door of the tent, like standing guard.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you're all okay.
But we found a lot. And we want you to hear from the person who actually lived through all of it from the beginning, was kidnapped, taken to that island, almost eaten, I guess,
By...
by vampire spawn.
On the island. Vampire spawn on the island.
I'm just
Okay.
going to let him tell you the story.
It sounds like a very interesting story. Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
Malibu.
All right, I'm going to excuse myself.
You don't want to stay?
No.
Okay. Lady Ara.
I think I'm going to go too.
All right.
But we'll be-
If you're sure.
I think it's best for him to tell his story alone.
Okay.
I think he'll feel more comfortable that way.
If you're sure. Thank you again, and we will definitely have an audience with this. Thank you.
Okay.
Guy opens up the thing, you guys leave, and I'm sure you see a pissed off Bucks outside. He's like,
Oh, I'm packed up and ready to go.
He's gone. We just never.
I just, once they close the first curtain, I stand there and just listen for a minute just to make sure.
You hear Restak, his voice is kind of quavering, but he is starting to explain what happened, and it does sound like he's starting to tell the story. He's going all the way back to the farm, back to the island, but it does sound like he's telling the story as well.
Thank you.
There are some questions, depending on how long you stay there. You do hear some questions from the council. I don't know, how long are you going to give it?
Just a minute.
Just a second?
Yeah.
Well, they do interrupt him at some point and ask what's the difference between him and the other refugees, because the stories are very similar in some ways, and he kind of explains that. And anything farther you have to say there, we're not going to hear.
Okay.
Are we good? Is
My
that what we
curiosity
wanted?
wants to listen more, but if we need to go, we need to go.
I mean, the goal was what? To get him in front of the council so
Yeah.
that they know what's
Fair.
popping on
Why
the
are we in a
island.
rush though? I don't understand.
I guess because we know that some barbarians are probably going to attack us.
Oh, it's not. We're not worried about the council. He seemed like.
Oh, I want nothing to do with the
Well,
council.
we didn't want to go immerse ourselves per se directly in the center of the council because we
then
know
they'll
there's
just focus
something.
into something.
Yeah, we know
give
there's
us
something
something else
happening. We
to
don't know
do.
who. We don't know who we can trust and who we can't.
Okay.
But if we stay, we know there was literally just multiple ships of people coming after us. So they'll definitely come and not only try to find us, but they'll probably kill all these people that we just saved on the way.
Got it.
So it's probably just good to
Bounce.
get out of the way.
Yeah, you know, if we leave and they know we came through here, they'll probably just kill them all anyways.
You guys want to hang out in a rope hole for a few hours? I don't know. I don't. With the council there, they're very powerful, so they should be able to defend off any attackers. I would hope.
Okay.
There's a wizard and a cleric from the council. They should be powerful enough to protect this camp, I think.
Or at least get everyone to another place.
Yeah.
And I got the feeling like these barbarians aren't exactly that interested in them.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
hunch.
confirmation.
Just a hunch. So you guys going to leave or what? Or are you going to
Yes.
stay in and get curious?
But yeah, if you want to leave, let's leave.
Your discretion. With my bags on my back.
Your discretion.
Clam juice.
Let's go. We did say that. My gut is telling me to stay, though. No, I'm having conflict.
Why are you like? Why do you want to stay?
Because what if they? I don't know. I just don't trust what. Like, what if the council members are the ones that aren't trustable are the ones that are here? We don't know because it could be anybody. So what if they like kill them off or something, or kill the whole camp off? Or I don't think that's likely though.
I'm not that worried
Let's go.
about that.
I'm just
I don't think
nosy.
that's going to happen.
Okay.
This backfires.
You just want to hear like people talk good about us.
Go on.
And why are we going to Norcia specifically? Just because it's closest?
Well, Jennifer is from there.
Okay.
And don't we have, isn't that the place we have a mansion?
Yeah, we do have real estate.
We have an excellent
Oh.
selection of wines.
Okay, you
Oh my
got a
God.
house. I'm down. Let's go.
Yes.
Do you have a pool?
Yes.
Sweet.
It's a moat. A moat.
Maybe not.
Jim,
about
that
that.
is my kind of pool.
I don't know about that.
Be in the moat.
You actually, as a reminder, you do have someone that has been watching the house and the business that you were kind of put in guardianship over until things were resolved. So
Oh man, if we're
Oh,
rich.
it's just still there.
Whoa.
Sweet. You're fired.
We run this house.
So it's playing. You leaving? You
Yeah,
said-
yeah, we're going.
Okay, if you guys are leaving, heading on west, headed out back towards Norcia. At this point, night has fallen. It is dark. You can keep going through the night if you want. You guys have been up a long, hot minute.
I tranced.
I'll be honest, I could sleep.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired too.
You gonna make camp?
A little rest.
Yeah.
How far outside of the refugee camp are you gonna get? Like
Good couple miles.
Good couple miles outside of the camp.
Yeah.
All right, good couple miles outside of the camp. Gonna strike it up for the night and take a rest.
Yeah.
All right.
Should we do some watches?
Yeah, I
This
can
rest?
stay up. You can do 4 hours too, right? We can trade.
Yeah,
4 and 4.
I need my solid 8.
I
We'll do 4 and
also
4.
Yeah.
That's fair.
all about that 8.
All right.
8 is great.
Okay, so who's taking first watch?
I will.
Okay, you're taking first watch. You're taking 8. You're gonna take a trance and everything like that. Give me a perception check.
It was 15.
15. Everything goes pretty smoothly. Nothing really happening out there.
Cool.
You know, it's dark. It's nice.
I like it.
It's so dark.
Yeah. The
Oh my
sun
God.
sucked.
Right? Oh man, so dark. It's kind of your kind of place. 4 hours go by without anything happening. You wake up Ara for next shift. Ara wakes up. Give me a perception check, please.
15.
15. You do hear something in the distance. As you look around east, you do see in the morning dusk or the morning dawn, you do see a sliver of smoke in the distance.
Aww.
And on that note, we're going to call it a show.
Is that behind us?
was.
That's where we came from.
Okay.
Voice of God.
Murder everyone.
What do we got, Voice of God?
Guess
We've
I
got
really don't trust the
A
council
lot going
now.
on.
Right.
What's that?
So we still have one more giveaway to do.
Okay,
Is
awesome.
Edelin not there to
Go on.
prevent bad things? Where's
but
Edelin at?
What just?
Well, she said she was going back to her ship, right?
Whoops.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We wouldn't. Edelyn wouldn't just fart around. She's.
We got one more giveaway you're doing over there?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you keep doing your giveaway.
What are
In
we doing?
regards to questions and/or comments,
Questions and or comments are always
not
great.
a lot going on.
That's okay. I'm wondering when you realized that Belvedere was back on the island.
I'm so sad. Like,
At just
Voice
the
of
right
God's going
time.
to research that because I don't remember that.
No, he was definitely on the
No,
island.
I remember because at one point we were climbing up a cliffside. We did 2 cliff sides that we climbed up, and one I think we managed to carry, like you carried him up, but the other one you wouldn't let us for some reason, or dropped him, or I don't remember.
I don't
but
remember the reason yet.
he was at the bottom of the cliff, and you guys were like, "It's fine, we'll come back for him." And
Totally coming back.
I was
for
like, and I asked like 10 times, like, should we go back and get him? Because we realized we were just going to keep going and not turn around at that point. And everyone was like, no, we'll come get him.
I don't think Belvedere probably would have
So
went
sad.
through making it.
No, he
that
wouldn't have.
way,
He wouldn't have been
so.
able to go into the vampire.
So we did
place
the
with
right
us.
thing.
So, final boss, a big mastiff with bat wings shows up.
I like to be petted.
I enjoy the taste of blood.
Oh, that's gotta happen.
He's like mad
now.
because we left him.
He's so pissed at Malibu.
no, he wouldn't be pissed at
He's
me.
just really confused.
He's
He's just still
He's
sitting at the
very-
same
Guys.
place.
I know.
Like,
Guys.
Guys? Hey,
Hello,
guys.
are you coming back? I am
Okay.
still waiting for you.
They must not be done. Let's see what happens with Belvedere.
I
don't
think
know.
that Hank was it?
Hank.
Hank. Hank. Yeah, Hank. I think Hank probably went and got him.
Our friend Hank.
Good old Hank.
Hank could do.
Good
He
old
knew we
Hank.
were there.
Do we have anything from chat? Anything left over there? Any title suggestions or anything? Because if not, I'm going to ask the table what they think for titles.
So I have no title suggestions or anything
Oh,
like that. Your mom wants you to call her, Brandon.
hi mom. What do you guys think for a title?
Bad Barbs. Big Bad Barbs.
Barbs.
A boat of Big Bad Barbs.
Big Bad Barbs?
Big
Bad
Big Bad Barb boat.
Barbs.
Big bad barb boat.
Big Bad Barb Boat.
I love it.
Oh my god, that's kind of wonderful. Big Bad Barb.
+1 that one.
That one's great. I like it. Big Bad, that's just hard to say.
Yeah.
Big Bad Barb Boat.
So just a speculation. Do you guys think that the house that Sarah lived at was, remember when we went to that one that had like all the recipe stuff and oh my god, you guys, there was like the picture and it was said like to my loved one.
Yeah, I
like,
remember that. The haunted
we
with
think-
it was like a bone minotaur or something.
Yeah,
Over
there's something crazy.
Oh.
Do we think? I wonder if he. Remember how that one room was like really magical and it like didn't change unless you. I don't remember how he ended up breaking it.
Back when
When
we
brought something
woke
out.
him up.
Yeah,
So I
you
wonder
went
if maybe
outside the room.
So maybe she was like captured in there or something. I don't know. Just wheels turning in my head.
Things to think about. Who knows? I'm impressed you like went because that was a long ass time
was
ago too.
super
That was like
long.
way before your time
Yeah,
too.
I'm in a severe disadvantage with a lot of this stuff because I have no idea who the Hasbros are, and I don't know where you guys were before for any of the stuff that's happening.
You shall find out.
So,
I
anything
am,
about your dealings with the council?
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're probably a little confused about this whole like fear of council thing as well.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, why are we trying to get out of here? I don't get it.
Yeah. That makes sense because the council in general, as a reminder, is well respected and loved in this land.
Until they started burning refugees. Boom.
How do you know the barbarians didn't catch up and burn down the city? That's what I think. That's why I
Fourth
said.
boat of barbarians. Come on.
Yeah, because barbarians just want to murder things. Like they showed up and they were just like, burn everything. We'll find them eventually.
But I'm saying like a fourth boat. I mean,
No, he said
Columbus had 3.
There were ones that were still alive.
They were in the water.
He was warning us, like, if you stick around too
3
long.
waterlogged, choking to death assholes burned the town down.
Hey, it only takes one
half
flame.
Yeah, one half dead barbarian can
Defeated
still do a
the
lot.
mighty council.
And for the record, there weren't 3 barbarian boats. That third boat you saw was Edelyn's boat catching.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So that was
Got it
Edelyn
back.
catching up.
So
and-
only 2 boats were full of barbarians trying to kill me.
that you've seen.
There's
I wish
20.
we could get like a cinematic of that boat ramming into that wall, though.
Oh,
It
That was
so cool.
that was pretty epic.
So is it also
Oh my
safe to
God.
assume that Edelyn is the one that did all the things to destroy the other boat? The flying thing,
No,
remember?
that
Or
was
did
the
that come
tower.
from the tower?
That was the
Okay.
tower. That was the tower. Yeah, that was Tarasia.
Okay.
Were you planning for them to attack us?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was not planning on that wall. I was planning on this stuff happening.
You gave me that.
Oh, wow.
And then this happened, and then you rolled really effing well. So I'm like, all right, Tarsia just knocked the shit out of that boat. And by then, Edelyn was catching up. So I'm like, all right, so Edelyn's going to engage that boat.
So we would be attacked by the first boat and be like, all right, we just like got through that by the skin of our
Here's another
teeth.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Here comes
Yeah.
another
But then
boat.
Edelyn
After
would come
surviving
and save us.
Vampire Island,
Oh my god.
Come back with a bang.
no spell slots.
How many barbarians were on that boat?
I'm not sure I'm going to tell you.
Oh, I was just curious because I know they were rowing. And stuff.
There were, you could definitely see, because when you threw that wall up, there was a lot of activity on that boat. And there was that one big guy that looked really weird that was screaming, and there was a lot of activity. It would be safe to assume that those boats had a lot of barbarians on
They're
them.
hard to kill too.
Yeah. And remember last time you saw them? Do you remember last time you saw them?
I don't know.
No. It was,
Like outside the
That old
woods where
camp?
her.
Oh, yeah,
Fatherfigure
we were
was,
like
right?
on the coast, weren't we?
you were on the coast,
Yeah.
out west on the coast.
What happened again?
On respite?
Yeah, it was right outside of Respite. A couple of them found you and just hunted you down and attacked.
Yeah, they were hard to kill.
Very hard to kill.
I assume I was unconscious for most of the fight.
Woke up.
I don't know. Who knows?
I beat him.
All right, anything else about this one you want to talk about? No? I am so glad you guys are back.
Yes.
It was such a lot of fun. To everybody out there that's been watching, thank you for joining us again. We really do appreciate you being here. We're going to be back in 2 weeks. 2 weeks to see what happens. Do they go check out what the smoke is east, or do they keep heading to Norcia?
And
I don't know.
if any of you are going to PAX South next weekend, I will be there. Let me know. I'd love to meet up. And for those of you that know my darling Miss Karma, she will be in town for that as well. So find us.
Nice. How are they going to find you? You going to have a flag?
No, I mean just
Follow them on Twitter.
Yeah, just message me on Twitter and
If you look on the board there, the Birdie Source, you can follow her on Twitter. and
just
go
at
like
the
that.
Birdie Source. It's at the Birdie Source on everything.
Yeah, pretty much you can just find it at the Birdie Source.
I promise I won't be sick.
Hey, if you're at the San Antonio Cocktail Conference, I'll be there this week as well. So if you're into cocktails,
So you're gonna be in San Antonio?
be in San Antonio
When do you
this
leave?
week. I'll be there Thursday.
Ah, you
You
get in on
looking-
Friday.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't you stay for South? You're silly.
I needed to go to the cocktail garden.
You should just stay for South. There are still badges available.
Still badges available. I got to do that. I've got a bunch of media things I got to
Oh,
do
and you
for
have a
that.
baby and stuff.
I got a baby. Not yet.
Oh, we still have to do inspiration.
Oh, inspiration. Poll. Who gets
about
extra
it.
inspiration? I forgot about that. Yeah, what do we have for who gets the extra inspiration? Let me close it off.
God's doing like 30 things right
Oh, I know. God's doing a lot of hard work. God's doing God's work.
now. God's doing God's work.
God's plan.
God's plan.
God's plan. God's plan.
I don't know what happened.
You know the guy that plays Jesus online, like, actually legally changed his name to Jesus H. Christ?
Wait, some guy plays Jesus?
Well,
online?
yeah.
You know
so
that guy that plays Jesus online?
It's like, what?
No, I
on
can't say I
YouTube
do.
and Fiverr, there's this guy, his channel is Jesus Christ, and on Fiverr, he'll, like, you can pay him to send you a message as Jesus or whatever, or bless something. Or
So
whatever.
it's like-
He's been on Shane Dawson's channel a couple times and PewDiePie and stuff. And,
Right.
But he had a video not long ago and in it, which was sad, and you can help him if you want, but in it he actually says like he had his name legally changed to Jesus H. Christ. I love it.
Cool. Wow.
Can't help that guy.
Yeah,
No,
this is
no,
beyond
okay,
help at
he's-
this point.
he's on his
Fine.
own.
No, he's
At
got
that
some legal issues. But
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's getting sued by Jesus H. Christ.
All right.
stuff.
Copyright infringement.
Jesus is suing Jesus. Like, no, it's my name, fucker.
I'm sure he said that.
Is that what Jesus says?
That's my name.
How you put it?
He's trying to keep legal
You
custody
saw-
of his children, guys.
Okay, fine. It's a real thing.
Well,
Jesus.
maybe step one isn't change your name.
Yeah, right. Don't
Jesus
change your name to
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Kid's name on the internet.
What do we got? Who gets the inspiration?
So we have a two-way tie
Uh-oh.
between
Okay.
Brandon and Amanda with both 3 points each.
Oh,
Arm
wow.
wrestle.
You have to do a tiebreaker.
We have to do a tiebreaker. Okay, so tiebreaker for this. Who's going to have the best answer for this question? Tiebreaker for this. What would you do if Belvedere showed up outside your camp?
I'd pet him because I'm not a monster.
I know, like I would. What would I do? I would hug him and love him and give him sweet snugs and kisses. Turkey.
All right, and you would pet him because you're not. Have you ever pet Belvedere before?
Yeah,
Yeah, there was like one.
I liked the dog before he talked.
He hates
that's right.
that dog. I love
That dog was great. I'd feed him Snugglewumps.
No.
Got it. Absolutely.
I don't know if that'd be enough to nourish him.
That's pretty inspired. All right, we're gonna get out of
You
here.
guys are
We're
so
gonna
mean to
be.
these dogs. Only I really
Keep
love
him in
them.
a purse.
I feed him occasionally.
When I remember that he's there
In a
and
few
still
days,
alive, we went like
he'll get some
a year
food.
without him coming out at all.
We'll be back in 2 weeks. Tell your friends. Be back here. Thanks for watching. Remember, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Good night, everybody.